This is the Old 77 Podcast. Hey, bitches.
Thank you for listening to the Old 77 Podcast. Hey, what's up?
Hey.
How exactly does one have sex with a sex robot?
All joking aside, Scotty, I can tell you, rest in peace, speak no ill of the dead. But if my old man was still alive, it would be one of those things. It'd be like, if he could hide it from my fucking mom and get away with it, I'll fucking guarantee you he'd be on board. What's this $6,000 bill from Cyberdyne Industries? Oh, I don't know. It must be a mistake.
Talk about
it was my sex doll. Come on.
Who are you?
Turn it up, let it blast.
Hey, bitches. This is Old 77 Podcast.
It's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
Impressive.
Warning. Foul language may occur due to the subject matter.
I'm one of the baddest motherfuckers of all time.
Join our Patreon Clubhouse today. Clubhouse members get early access to episodes and exclusive after-hours content at patreon.com/the Old 77 Podcast. Thanks for listening.
So good, make you want to slap your mama.
From the Old 77 Studios in Jefferson City, Missouri, this is the Old 77.
it's a safe place.
In an unsafe world.
I love that thing.
Thank you.
Welcome back, Dave.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back. I missed you guys last week, even though I got to chat with you. But
You did.
You were snowed in,
It's better in person.
and the snow has melted.
The snow is gone
Almost all
right?
completely
We've
gone.
had spring-like temperatures.
Yeah. So now that all
fucking
the
gorgeous
snow
out.
is melting, my fucking dogs are tracking in mud
Oh.
every time I let them in.
Mine too.
Yeah.
That's the worst fucking thing in the world.
That's the bitch, man. What do you use to get? Do you just because we just use a big ass towel?
I
You know,
just
like
wait
I
till
use my
fucking-
did to wipe the floor up.
I just wait till Friday.
I figure he
Wait
did
till
it. so-
Friday.
Wait till Friday when it's the weekend because I don't feel like dealing with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. I'll just wait.
just clean it all. Then yeah.
Hey,
that's
big
a good
ups to our
approach.
Patreon patrons,
Oh,
Biscuit
yeah.
Strength.
Oh,
Wait,
my
who's,
God.
who's sitting right here?
Oh,
Wait
right
a
here,
minute.
right next to me.
Hey!
Welcome back to the show, man.
Amazing.
Thanks, guys.
We're glad to have you back.
What's
Yeah.
up, brother?
I'm glad to be back.
Hell
I love
yeah.
your hat tonight, by the way.
Thank you.
Do you want to show the
Such a big
people?
Titleist
Show the
fan.
people your hat.
Yeah, big
Yeah.
title.
Yeah, turn
right
there.
there.
You go. Right there.
there.
Oh, right
Oh,
there. Yeah,
oh,
there you go.
titties.
Right
Yeah.
there.
So you got to be watching the video to see.
Yeah, you gotta
Taylor's
get that
hat.
YouTube.
You got to get the YouTube, or we got video on Spotify now too.
That's right. We're
Yeah,
on
that's
Spotify
right.
now.
What do you listen to us on, Taylor?
Spotify.
Spotify.
Only way.
So have you
Right
been enjoying the video aspect
Yes.
recently? Yeah.
Is it more
Yeah.
engaging?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Especially now, because Scotty's got us all set up to where, when we're talking about shit on the
Oh
internet,
yeah, you can see.
we can
what
put
we're
that shit up
talking.
on the screen
Yeah.
now, so everybody can
Yeah.
see what's going on.
Yeah.
So where did you get the hat from? Because I really like it.
A friend.
Because I
It's
really
crazy,
like
crazy
it.
how it actually happened.
Does
it
he
was,
make hats?
No, he got it from someone. I went over to his house.
Uh-huh.
We were kind of messing around in his shop and everything, and I looked
Yeah,
in
yeah.
like any true Missouri redneck,
Oh,
had a
fuck
hat in the windshield of his truck, and I was like,
yeah.
titties. It says titties.
Titties.
I liked the hat. Walked in, as a good friend did. He's like, here, man, you can
Take
have this
it.
hat.
That's
I'm like,
That's a cool hat.
He
I'm
gave
not-
you the titties.
I'm not wearing my. I can't say the name of the hat out loud because it's where we work.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I got my hat.
I mean, you could. I've stopped beeping it now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I have a hat problem.
Yeah, I
buy
got a
new
lot.
hat
Same.
every month,
Same.
and I'm out of wearing I usually back in the day I used to wear just all Philly gear,
Yeah.
but now I'm all about the fishnet and the. I support these
Yeah, you are.
Well, I support these
Hey.
private.
Hey,
I support these private companies that I see on Instagram and shit, and one company, I would say maybe 5% of their income goes to veterans, and then another one.
It's a good cause.
And another one
Right,
goes
right.
to sheltered animals, like dogs and stuff like that.
A cause we are passionate about.
So if there's something like that that's underlining, I always have a place in my
Absolutely,
heart for it,
man.
you know
It's
what I
like
mean?
the little things that you can
Plus,
do.
it's a cool fucking hat.
Absolutely, absolutely.
my favorite
I'm
brand
over-
of hat? Richardson 112s. Perfect hats.
Nice.
Sit really low. I like low sitting
Yeah,
hats.
so do I.
Richardson's. That's where it's at.
I'm over here googling.
Shout out to Richardson.
Right. Dick's hats, man.
I'm over here.
Dicks.
I'm over here googling titties Titleist hat.
Yes. Dave's
And
Googling that shit.
There's plenty to choose from.
Oh, I'm
yeah.
sure
What
there
up?
is, man.
Yeah.
Right.
White and
right.
blue.
You can even get a hat that says
America.
titties with a 2 underneath
Oh,
it.
yeah.
So that's pretty
Who
cool.
doesn't love titties?
What about a W on wheels?
You have to
Can
pay
you get
extra
that?
for that, I think.
You gotta pay.
Yeah.
Isn't there not? There's nothing like a nice pair of titties just wiggling your face.
Absolutely. I'm going to quote Kanye West here and say,
Oh God, of course you are.
I love your titties because they prove I can focus on two things at once.
Well, I guess Pete Davidson's enjoying them too.
God damn, that was Shakespeare, Dave.
Dude, he is dating a new chick that fucking looks like a Kim Kardashian clone.
Yeah, because he has a type.
Right.
Yeah, he definitely has a type.
So
yeah.
I put this thing up on our
It's
Facebook
like-
page the other day, boys. It was it said Rihanna's ultrasound picture, and it had a baby with Pete Davidson's
Yeah,
I
face
saw that.
on it.
I saw that.
I was like, oh, that's so perfect.
Is she prego?
Yeah, yeah. It's
Who's the daddy?
Some rapper, man, like little stink finger.
Little-
One of the
I have no
stink
idea.
finger.
One of the littles.
Yeah, one of the littles.
There's so
Yeah.
many littles now. man.
Little hot wing.
You know, little stink finger. He's a dirty little bastard.
Little Peep, rest in peace.
Good pieces.
Yeah, little Pete.
Good piece.
Yeah. Little Ricky, pretty Ricky.
I have,
Ricky.
I have a student. I have a student that when he comes in, he just wants to play me like shitty rap songs through his whole lesson.
Oh.
So teach me this shitty rap song. Is that
On
what it is?
guitar?
This shitty rap song that has absolutely no guitar in it whatsoever. Teach me how to play that.
Have you ever seen Lil Wayne try to play the guitar?
Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, that's why I said
Yeah, he sucks.
It was great.
He sucks. He tried. Andre 3000 from Outkast, he was another one. Like, so you know the song Hey Ya?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
the most popular Outkast song ever.
Yep.
That was he wrote that song on a guitar.
Well, he's a talented guy.
Using some
Yeah.
simple ass chords that
Well,
I'm
fuck
sure
yeah,
you
he is.
know.
Yeah.
Like E-G,
I
DA
loved,
or some shit.
I loved Outkast when they were.
I still
when they
love
first came
Outkast.
out.
I still rock
Are
my
they still around?
I don't think they're together.
They're
putting
not still
anything
around,
out.
but do you guys know the song from the Equimini album, Spodioti Dopalicious?
No, Dave.
It's a great fucking song. I found
like
some video the other day that went over like the making of that track.
dopalicious,
I'm telling you,
man.
it's a great track. There's no rapping in that track. It's all like spoken word, and it's all like live musicians. Like it
Yeah.
sounds like a fucking like an R&B band. Basically.
I've been going out of my way to find new like rap music lately.
Yeah,
and
have you found anything good?
Little, not really. I mean, I found Little Dicky.
Hey,
Yeah, but
Oh
I mean,
my
Dicky.
God!
you know he's got a show on FX,
How
right?
is how is this fucking guy a rapper? I mean, he's got skills. Don't get me wrong.
Because he's like super Jewish, and he's like the complete
He's the
opposite
fucking,
of,
Yeah.
he's
of
the
what
fucking
a,
Hebrew hammer coming down.
have any of you guys watched his show on FX, Dave?
No.
So his show is all like it's kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm. Like he plays himself on the show,
Right.
And it's really funny because there's this juxtaposition of Lil Dicky,
Yeah.
and then his actual self. His name is Dave in real life. That's why it's called Dave. And so it's really funny to see,
All right.
like when people meet him
Yeah.
as Lil Dicky, and he's just like this very white.
Uber fucking
Dude.
white, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a funny
uh,
show.
He's a Jewish dude.
Having
Yeah.
conversations with or pillow talking with a bitch. That's what it is.
That's a good one.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, I like that
halfway
guy.
through that, I'm like, how is this a thing? It is so well put together, though. Like the images and the video effects.
Well, he got hooked up with Snoop Dogg.
Fucking Dewey Cox is in it.
I can't wait to see Snoop Dogg on the halftime show.
Did you
Oh,
guys
that's
hear
gonna be
about
inc-
Snoop? Snoop
He's the
just
owner, yeah.
bought
Death Row Records.
Yeah, good for him, man.
6, 7, 8 for Death Row.
The man's a national treasure.
Did you listen to him on Joe Rogan's podcast?
Yeah.
I did. I watched the whole show. It was
How
great.
much that dude is in stuff?
Oh man.
Yeah,
Like-
he's got his hands everywhere.
And the
Here's
fact
Little
that he's
Dick.
done
Here-
it now, just
going-
being him.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
but
go ahead,
Going
man.
back to Little Dicky, here's
Yeah.
him doing some freestyle on a morning show.
All right, let's hear it.
Touch with the kids like a pedo. I'm a jam like Shaq. I'm a bang when I wish. Up in this bitch like a fetus. Ain't no timelines when you timeless. Hold up, MJ 96, meaning I'm back on my bullshit. You know I come hard like a full dick. Suburban and white. Yeah. Stay with the bread like some Cool Whip though. Look how it spread. Cool Whip flow. I can make him right with an IG
Got the
live.
Jew
My
fro.
girl got bombs on her
Fuck
body.
yeah, he
hiding
does,
between
man.
her legs is looking right. Hypotenuse. Bring it all down. Hold up, sway. Let me bring it all down. Been out here. Citizenship. Look
Good,
at how I
man.
got everybody tuned
He's
in
good.
right now. They'll probably watch this for an hour. Tracy, I brought you flowers.
Dude, the guy's good.
Here's the thing.
He's from Philadelphia.
Every time I watch one of those freestyle videos,
Right.
I'm always wondering, like, is this really a freestyle or is this some shit you've already had in your head for like a year? You know?
I don't know, man. I get the distinct impression that cat is doing it right off top of
I
his head.
feel like he is too.
Here's another
Yeah.
one. Here's
If
another
I were a betting man, that's what I would play.
On the low, who'd assume that I got that? I don't know, but the dude with the tall frap looking all loopy and all that, even Babe Ruth wouldn't call that. I don't even sweat it though. They been hesitant as of my credit low, but shit'll hit him quicker than
I
the
love how
edible.
we're all,
I'm
like,
rocking
over
my
here
percent
doing
of
this.
You
Yeah.
don't even set it though. Been on top of
Bobby's
cheese,
over
I ain't
like,
talking
I
about
can't
a
hear
record,
this
I'm
shit.
talking about
Right,
cheddar,
Bobby
homie.
can't hear it. Bobby
I hit
doesn't
the
have
college and I'm
headphones.
fucked like I'm
Poor
fresh
Bobby.
fresh.
And by the way,
Silver
everybody,
with my
Bobby
knife.
Blackburn is here with
Bobby
us, too.
Blackburn in
Say
the
hello,
house.
Bobby.
Yes, the one and only.
There he is. He has a voice, though. He may not have headphones, but he has a voice.
Oh, he does have a voice.
Oh, look, we got a camera on him,
There we
too.
go, yeah.
There he is.
Talking about
Bam.
white rappers, NF.
Yeah, yeah.
NF.
Wait,
That's
who's
another
NF?
good
what does NF mean?
What does it stand for? Do you know?
No motherfuckers.
Just no.
I have no idea.
Okay.
NF. All right.
Okay.
I remember back in the day there was Ugly Duckling.
Is that a rapper?
Yeah, there was 2 of them. Those dudes were fucking badass.
And they were ugly
There
as
was
fuck.
there was a song called Fresh Mode that they had.
Have you guys seen the
It's
Island
killer.
Boys? Do you
I
guys
don't
know
feel
who
like
the,
getting hit up.
No, I'm good.
Yes.
you know who the
yeah,
Island
yeah.
Boys
Oh,
are?
they're terrible.
They
They're
were
awful.
fucking awful, man.
They're awful.
They almost got a fight with Logan Paul.
They're like Biz Markie almost.
I heard like they put out some video like yesterday about gang violence and shit.
Is this the Lost Lonely Island or whatever?
It's these fucking weird looking dudes right here. You ever seen those guys?
no.
Look at these fuckers.
They
look
literally
like-
came
so
out
what-
of nowhere.
They
You seen
look
these
like
guys?
2 clones
Yeah, so-
of Takeshi 6ix9ine.
I saw that. So,
Right?
Right.
He went to
The
jail and
missing
these 2
chromosomes.
came out.
Yeah. Right.
So there was a funny thing that happened. There's a video that's out right now. It's trending. Kevin Hart and Snoop Dogg react to the Island Boys.
Oh yeah,
it's
let's
good.
watch that.
It's good.
Absolutely.
Cause I'm an island boy,
This is the Island Boys rapping.
Oh my god.
and I've been trying to make.
terrorist haters.
Oh, I'm an island boy. Hey, I'm a just island boy. I'm a just island boy. I'ma get key white wine. You're gonna keep that gun. I'll be just staring at the sun.
Where
I'm
are the
just
parents?
gazing. I'm like, pull where I'm staying. I'm an island boy. Put my vest
Look at Kevin Hart's face right now.
Oh god.
Yeah, that
Song,
pretty much speaks for
like
itself.
a wagwan man.
That's pretty
Trying to
fucking
make it
awful, man.
Just wait for Snoop's comment.
to the top. I'm an island boy. I've been trying to make it. Hey, send it with a gang slang. You ain't
Gang,
just
gang,
saying
they got to use
gang.
that word. I'm speechless. 2 goofballs in the pool.
You know why I'm not speechless?
Why?
Because I'm an island. I'm an island boy. I'm an island boy.
Kevin Hart
those
is
guys-
Shaq's penis.
Yeah.
It just fell
100%,
off, right?
Dude, my sister's boyfriend met Shaq the other day.
What?
Yeah. So, like, the company that he works for, Shaq is like a part owner of the company. So he
Fucking
got,
Walmart or
He
something?
got his picture with
Makes sense.
Shaq. Yeah.
That is amazing.
I just
Very
heard
cool.
50 Cent was in Colombia last week.
I think I told you guys that
Yeah.
when we zoomed in.
Yeah, he was.
It's been a while.
apparently-
It's been like a month or two.
He was
ago.
apparently like. Was it a month or 2 ago? I heard
Yeah.
it was last weekend. But I
No,
heard
it's been a minute. It's been like a
I
month or
heard.
two.
I heard he was signing like bottles of something he was selling at like
at the
Schnucks.
no, he was at the Columbia Hy-Vee.
All right.
Yeah, he's got
It
some.
was I think it was like some sort of vitamin water.
no, it's like some kind of alcoholic.
I thought.
Oh,
I was
was
gonna
it?
say. I thought it was booze.
He's in.
Oh.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah.
He's in some. Yeah,
fucking
so,
Courvoisier or something. It's
Yeah.
Courvoisier.
yeah.
One
Good-
time
good
I
for
went
him.
down the Yellow River, but I did not enjoy it.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Shout out to 50 Cent.
Yeah. Hey, shout out to our other Patreon patrons, the
Okay.
Jeff City Paranormal
Yeah.
Society
What's
and
up, guys?
JT and the Paranormal Sun.
We love you guys.
So the Island Boys are a rap group from. They were from TikTok. They were big
Please-
from TikTok.
please tell me they're
a
not
lot of
from an
people come
island.
from TikTok these days.
they do.
Well, yeah.
I'm not touching that shit.
There's a whole channel on
choice.
SiriusXM designated to music that they play on TikTok.
God.
Some
So
of it
the
is
the
catchy,
boys
though.
made a couple songs, and they are based out of South Florida. And then their song "Island Boys" went viral.
Huh.
South Florida.
They aim to be positive role models, even though they get in fights everywhere they go. They were at a USC fight like 2 weeks ago, and some like random like bunch of guys tried to fight them, and they were like talking mad shit to these
right.
guys.
You know why? You know why, right? Because they're Island
Boys.
Yeah.
But I'm looking at their wiki page, and there's like nothing on them.
Wiki.
Not surprised.
I just looked up Island Boys on Spotify, and I found an artist that goes under that name, but it's got like less than 6,000 monthly listeners. So I feel like that's not the same people.
They're both Cuban heritage.
Cubans.
Cubans, huh? All right, very nice.
I guess
But
they
they've
really
never
are
been to
Island
Cuba.
Boys.
They've never been to Cuba.
Well, no.
Of course not.
They're too pretty, and they're alive.
But
to
I would
be
say-
Cuban,
Yeah,
you
they're
know?
alive.
But I
Right.
feel like a lot of Florida, like a lot of South Florida is a mix of like Haitians and Cubans.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
It's a lot of that culture
Little
down there.
Havana's in.
90 miles away.
I would love to get some fucking some Cuban food in Little Havana, man.
Get some mofongo.
I heard it's amazing.
How about
down
some cigars, right?
We've got
right?
some Dominican cigars on the table, boys. If anybody wants.
We
one.
do?
there.
Where?
I'm an island boy.
They were right here.
What?
There was a little bag of them. They were right here.
Who stole the fucking
Oh,
cigars?
but yeah, we've got some. So Andrea brought back some Dominican stogies.
She just came back from the Dominican Republic.
And some Mama Juana spicy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll probably tap into that later.
Yeah, this is supposed to be done in shots, so that frightens me.
I don't know, man.
We're all looking at it like,
I don't
oh,
know.
you dirty bastard.
Fuck, I'm too old for this shit.
Heard that.
We were joking the other day at work, Matt and I. It was like every Friday we come in like 10 o'clock. What are you doing?
Feeling old, groggy
fucking
and shit,
hungover and shit, man.
Meanwhile, Dave's got the day off.
Just masturbating to porn all day.
Right, all day.
Absolutely. That's what I do as soon as I get home on Thursday nights because everybody's in bed.
I gotta check out Peter North Jr., man.
Hold on, let me Google that real
No,
quick.
thank God
Please
God
don't.
it's just my house, and I mean, no tell. It ain't nobody gonna compare what you search here, but
nah.
Holy cow, man!
Your FBI agent
I know.
has like a huge list. It's
He's like, what the fuck are these guys looking at?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, midget porn one week and donkeys the next. Jesus.
I mean, variety is the spice of life, Scotty.
Last time I was here, it was new Judge Judy.
Oh, that's right. Oh, my
Dude, I can't. Yeah, I'll
That's
never
right. We
forget
were
that.
talking about that. Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
new Judge Judy,
got some
that
nude
was-
photos
and
from
then
way
we
back
had
in the
the
day.
original Delta variant, which was a naked Delta Burke.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I keep waiting for the return
There's a
of
collective groan on the side of the room. Bobby's out. Oh.
So hey, we have all, at least
Nasty bitch.
the three of us have all seen that Kyle Dunnigan video where he impersonates Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah.
That's amazing.
And one of the things that Joe Biden mentions in the video is
Poontang?
Omicron, but he calls it Decepticon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. So
Because we have Omicron, I forgot.
well, we got Omicron right there. You just got
Omicron.
to give us some Omicron, Matty.
Oh, I'm back. It's Omicron. Bobby's like, Bobby, you can't hear this, can you?
can't hear
No,
you.
you can't hear the flange,
You can't
Bobby.
hear the flange on
Sounds cool though. Yeah.
But the Omicron has visited everyone's house.
I hear that the Omicron, Mr. Omicron,
Yes.
are you on the decline now? I hear cases are starting to
Oh,
fall.
from the last study, it's 60% down.
60% down. Fuck
Yes.
it, man.
The death rates are still high, but the death rates always lag.
You got this, bro. You got this.
Yeah.
You got this.
You kill some more people.
I'm just going to stay dormant.
Yeah, stay dormant. Wait.
What's the new variant? Do we have a Dinoboticon coming
The
out?
Dinoboticon is the offspring of me and the Decepticon sex acts.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Where's Marvin Gaye when you need him?
But I'm kind of afraid tonight because old Biscuit Strength's here tonight.
That's right.
You a little bit
He
scared?
has the strongest white blood cells that I've ever seen. Amazing.
The cells on this
Not only does
guy.
he bend steel, but so do his white blood cells.
Yeah, baby.
God damn.
They're made of white steel.
Yeah, he brings it every time when I try to get in.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on the show again.
No problem.
Oh, is it Omicron or Omnicron?
Omicron.
Omicron.
Okay. Science be
The
damned.
head leader of the Decepticons.
Science be damned. Yeah.
To anybody that's listening to this right now that has Instagram,
It's a total joke.
You need to follow.
Don't flag us, Spotify.
No. You need to follow Kyle Dunnigan.
Will we get flagged if we do some of his stand-up?
No.
I wouldn't think so.
No, you guys need to
That's
follow.
not- that is in no means any kind of disinformation. That is a character played by us.
Exactly.
So don't get your panties in a twist.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get over it, folks.
They're like, wow, they actually have.
They really have the
Okay, so
Omicron variant
Maddie's
there.
going to play us this video. So this guy, Kyle Dunnigan, he's a comedian. He does this face swap
He
stuff.
does everyone
This isn't
too.
deep fake. This is actually him.
Yeah, this is his voice,
This is
but
his
he does
voice.
like a face swap and makes himself look like other people.
He's doing like deep fake stuff.
He
He's
did-
the
right?
first comedian to ever use like I
Face
guess, the
swap.
face.
This is
swapping.
like the whole Luke Skywalker thing, right?
Kind of,
It's
except it doesn't look nearly as convincing
right.
as Luke
It's
Skywalker.
it's a generated
Is that how that
face.
dude did it?
I think
No,
so. That's
I
how they were
know.
doing it.
Wow.
The guy that started it, he's using that AI model
Okay.
that like Snapchat and shit uses. That's why his stuff looks so much better.
Yeah.
But this shit is funny.
Let's see it.
We interrupt your regularly scheduled program to bring you a message from the President of the United States. My fellow Jamaicans.
My fellow
Our
Jamaicans.
nation is in a crisis. The Decepticon variant Hobo 19 is still
Hobo
killing
19.
Inflation is destroying our fart jars, and now that Ukraine is being sexually raped. That is why I've asked Congress to order a full-scale attack on Joe Rogan.
Can't tell the difference. Can't tell the difference at all.
The Russian guy. The guy with the shirt. Pootie Tang, man.
Pootie Tang.
Bad dude.
He's a bad dude.
Come together, man. Get this guy. He's got our cranes. He's got all our cranes. We need him for the better build back. The build back better. The better build back better plan, man. You say it 3 times fast, pal. You say it.
Yeah, the eyes don't quite match.
It's okay though. It's fucking hilarious. Still.
Anyway, let's start the show.
The guy he's really good.
He's very good.
Impersonations. Man.
He does a great
Kim
Biden.
Kardashian.
He does he does all the Kardashians.
Bruce Jenner.
Including Bruce Jenner.
Yeah.
Who else does he do, man?
Which one? Bruce Jenner is a boy or Bruce Jenner is a girl?
Bruce Jenner.
New Bruce.
New Bruce.
What's new Bruce Jenner?
Caitlyn.
Yeah. Pootie Tang.
Yeah, man.
Have you guys been watching any of the Olympics? I haven't been.
I've not watched any of them.
Not a lick.
I was passing by a TV the other day. I think it was at our work.
Oh, that had it on?
That's
and
the only
so they
place
had,
I have watched
So
the
they had
Olympics from.
freestyling skiing on.
Oh, I know where you're going with this.
And so, like, this one person was about to, like, jump in there and do their thing, but they're at the top of the half pipe. And in the background was this, like, nuclear power plant.
Yeah.
To the right.
Yes. I heard
it's
about
an
that.
There's like 4 of
abandoned
them.
industrial complex.
And they're brown and they're ugly, and then everything below is brown and muddy looking, and it looks terrible. Like,
Damn.
there is literally no fucking snow in China.
It's all man-made.
Yeah, right now.
It's
for the Olympics.
And they have, like...
It's like a dirt hill with, like, mud splattered on it and then snow.
I remember as a
Pure
kid...
white snow.
I remember as a kid, and even, like, 8 years ago, when they had it... I forget where they had it.
Sochi, maybe?
But, like, even in
yeah,
Sochi, like, it was like a winter wonderland. Like, there was snow everywhere. They had the...
Switzerland. There was a couple years, like, when we were kids, they had it in, like, one of the Swiss countries,
It was
if I remember
in, I forget where it was at.
Oslo? No.
There was one in
I know,
Oslo.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But, like, it looked like a winter village, like in this winter wonderland. It was really cozy and, like, beautiful looking.
I remember that because they did like shots over the top of it, and they had the twinkle lights and shit. It was cool.
It really looks. It does look so beautiful, and you wish you were there, and just being part of this whole thing.
Not here.
But this looks so fucking ghetto, man. Like like the Chinese government, especially now, like they're controlling everything over there. There's actually like an article yesterday, and there's like a few athletes who already came home.
Yeah.
And they shared their stories, and they're all from different countries, and they all had terrible experiences by like, and I don't feel like going into detail because their stories are long, but they were being harassed by Chinese police.
There was one Monday that came out that there was a reporter from another country. It wasn't the U.S., but they were reporting on their country's win, and it made the Chinese look bad, and the authorities straight up pulled them off the air while they were reporting.
Doesn't surprise me.
Like, it's just really a shame. Anyway, I did have...
Did you guys see, like, because I just saw, like, the headline of an article talking about those towers that you were talking about, Maddie.
Yeah.
And I don't think that they're actually nuclear power plants. I think
Well,
something
whatever
else.
the fuck
It looks like a nuclear.
It looks like shit in the background.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, I don't know if you guys saw this, but Chinese officials, they did drag a Dutch reporter.
That was it.
Right before the Olympics started.
Yep.
So I guess, but here's the video of that.
Correspondent Sjoerd den Daas. Sjoerd, jij staat vlakbij het stadion. Wat gaat China de
What
komende
did you
uren
call
laten
me?
zien? Ja.
Look at that. No.
I'm
sorry here.
Ja, we worden hier inmiddels, je merkt het, al weggetrokken. We zijn net ook al bij een ander gebied weggezet. Dus ik vrees dat wij later even bij je moeten terugkomen.
Dat
kan halen, ja.
Dat denk ik ook, Sjoerd. We gaan door met het volgende
Straight up
onderwerp.
going North Korea.
Look at that,
They're
yeah.
going straight North Korea with that shit.
Jesus Christ, man.
No.
I'm sorry. No, that's not going to happen today.
It's just like, I don't know. It makes me upset.
Well, when people bitch about this country, show them that.
Boom.
That shit
LeBron
doesn't happen
James.
here, right?
So this is what the Chinese
LeBron James.
government is saying, if you want to believe what they say. They say that the cement towers in the backdrop of most images from the events are an old plant's industrial cooling towers, the IOC says on its website. So it's the IOC, the Olympic Committee. But they're crooked as fuck. We all know that, right?
Why else hold them in China?
Well, you know, there's a lot of people that are boycotting these Olympics because of the fact that they're in China.
Well, in the bubble that they're providing too for like COVID and stuff, it's
crazy.
It's terrible over there.
It's
like,
crazy,
They're
man.
literally the people who are The people who are serving you your food and working the event, right? They're there for the entire games. They've been there for 2 months beforehand. They can't have any
They can't
contact.
leave. Yeah, they
can't
can't
have
leave.
any contact with the outside world, and they're going to be there for 4 months afterwards because they still got the like Special Olympics and then the Paralympics and all that shit. They've got to stay there and work through all of it. And I heard the other day on NPR that if any one of them gets sick, there's like each person in the village working has 5 other people in the background that are in isolation, waiting to take their spot.
Wow.
So their whole job is just to sit in self-isolation and wait in case somebody gets sick.
That's terrible.
And they're doing that for 6 months.
Right.
That's nuts.
crazy, man.
Yeah, man.
How much you getting paid for that, right?
Probably-
Just enough to live?
Probably nothing, really.
I'm sure.
Or just to live.
Or just to
Yeah.
You probably
You were thrown into that.
Right, yeah.
There it is. It's such a beautiful background.
Oh, gorgeous.
I mean, look at that.
Oh, my goodness.
I really hope they serve 3-eyed fish at the Olympic banquet.
Any of you guys ever driven up a real...
Dun, 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 dun.
Alexander Hall.
Any of you guys driven up really, really close to the power plant in Fulton?
No.
That's some ominous shit. Have you, Bobby? Bobby's going to turn his mic on now.
Oh, Bobby's got the mic. Hold on, everybody. Bobby.
I've worked out the power plant.
You worked? That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Is it a nuclear power plant?
Yeah, in
Is it?
Fulton. Yeah.
Wait,
No
Dave,
shit.
you've never worked there?
I've never worked
Found a
there.
place Dave never worked.
Yeah.
I didn't think that
Congratulations.
existed.
You can feel put
Yeah.
the X on your bingo card, bro.
Hey.
Yeah.
So
No,
you
it's very.
worked out
It's. Go ahead. Go ahead.
What kind of like what weird shit happened out there?
Nothing while I was there.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Like
What was your job?
We rigged everything up to the crane, and then they took it up, put it on the platform, and then we went inside, dressed out, and then accepted it into the inside where the fuel.
Did you ever get to actually like see the reactor in the middle?
Yeah, you can stand up on the top and look down in the water and see the rods glowing. And
No shit.
Oh yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
It's cool as
Yeah.
fuck. Yeah.
Dude, sometime you folks, you two that aren't native Missourians, drive to that fucking power plant. And just drive up to it and take a look at it.
I've
It's
driven-
a very ominous feeling that you get.
I took a detour way home from Herman one time, and I took like a wrong turn.
Yeah.
Ended up there?
No, I didn't end up there, but I like driven by it.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, it's very strange.
looks
because
weird
it's
from
very
afar.
ominous.
It's strange because it's like it's all farmland and it's all prairie.
Yeah, and then you
with
got
some
this-
hills, and then it's boom. It's like these two fucking ugly power plants.
I can see
These
the
two towers from the power plant.
I can see the billowing smoke from those
Right.
power plants. Like
That's not
from
smoke
my
though.
house.
If it's
basically.
nuclear, it's not smoke.
Well,
It should
whatever
just
it
be
is.
the waste.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Yeah.
But you can see it from my house.
Yeah, it's just steam. It's just water evaporating.
Do they
Yeah.
have like scrubbers on the sides of the towers then to like pull stuff out of the steam? I don't know how it is with like nuclear fusion and stuff, but I know with coal, because that's everything back home in Illinois. That was all we had. Coffeen, Illinois had a giant power plant, and they had scrubbers in their stacks. And when the coal would come up, they had like algae growing on it, right? And it would like hold the sulfur and things in it. And every once in a while, they'd have to clean all that off and reapply it.
No.
It was cool.
Yeah, more
but they
than
had
likely,
shit that like scrubbed the emissions.
Did you guys see about this donut-shaped machine that they were able to, using nuclear fusion, create like massive amounts of energy? Did you guys hear about that this week? Yeah, so it's this giant like donut-shaped machine, and they were able to harness nuclear fission, which is probably our best bet at like finding clean energy,
Yeah,
like
maybe.
a nearly limitless supply of energy.
How do you feel about that, Bobby? On the nuclear energy.
I mean, I think it's something that is good now. It can be even better, don't you?
I think it could be better, but I think we could do more with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think most nuclear plants use fission, whereas this new
Yeah.
article that came out
Is using fusion.
Fusion, which is
What did you do out there? I got to know.
It was during the outage.
Oh,
Doing the
okay.
construction out there and stuff. Yeah.
And even during the outage, the rods were still glowing, like they had
Oh,
them
yeah.
in the reactor.
Yep.
So
Wow.
you had to wear like a
the badge?
like a radon detector, didn't you, for like all the radiation?
Only, yeah, you have something on you that
Yeah.
that says and it keeps track of
like if this
how
thing goes
much of
black, get the hell out of here.
Right.
Yeah.
And it keeps track of how much you go because you're gonna go more than one time.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have the suit just like on TV. I mean, just how you picture it.
Yeah,
I mean,
like
and
on The Simpsons?
Like a
it's
big
crazy.
minion.
It's
Yeah.
more or less just like a paper, cloth ass.
Just paper, right?
Right, you know,
Yeah.
and you tape with rubber gloves. You tape it with duct tape.
Looks like a beekeeper suit, kind
yeah.
of.
And then when you come out, you get rid of all that, and then there's a machine that you have to walk through, and it scans you, and you can't be dirty. If you're dirty, then you have to wait.
So when you say dirty, like that
Like
means that it's
contaminated?
picking
Right.
up
Yeah.
on.
Like
Picking up
you
radiation
rub
on
it
you.
Yeah.
something. You use a tool that somebody didn't clean well enough. You know it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then
Damn, man.
you get so many times, and then they'll make you change clothes, and then you'll go through again. And I mean, you have to be able to go through that to be able to exit. So
Yeah, I would think so.
Do you guys remember the 3 Mile Island accident in
Oh,
Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
So that happened in Dauphin County, which is...
Wasn't that like
it's-
82,
It's near
83?
Harrisburg. 79.
79.
I was 2 years old.
I don't remember it, but
I
but
don't
know
remember
of it.
that, but
Yeah.
I
like,
remember hearing about it.
Yeah, me too.
I don't remember
My
it all.
parents and like
okay,
my
we're
buddy-
old.
we had family like right outside of Harrisburg,
Mhm.
and so that wasn't too far from them.
Yeah.
But I remember like growing up, and they would always talk about 3 Mile Island, and that was almost a huge accident. It was only a partial accident.
That could have been something really
dude.
bad.
Any of you guys watched the Chernobyl thing on HBO a couple years back?
See, honestly, I can't watch that because I feel like I'll get anxiety. From
It's
watching
depressing
it.
as fuck. Yeah, absolutely.
There's tons of like mini documentaries on YouTube about it.
I can watch a documentary about it, but like someone like just to go back and try to react the whole thing.
Yeah, relive it.
And all that nuclear stuff. and
Knowing
people
what
dying,
happened,
I
yeah.
cannot watch that shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, especially for somebody like me that lives like 20 miles as the crow
Yeah, you're
flies
screwed if it
from
ever
a
goes.
nuclear
Oh.
power plant.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I try not to think about that shit too much.
I mean, that's
Well, hell, boys, you don't even have to worry about the nuclear power plant blowing up. Matt may be the only one who's old enough, but he was far away. Do you guys remember Times Beach?
No.
Here in Missouri, it would have been up 44, but they just sprayed some kind of shit on the road in Times Beach, and it made the entire community uninhabitable. Like people were getting cancer. Like literally, they came in one day, the government did, and said, "Grab all your stuff, and we gotta go." And like there was homes with breakfast still on the table and stuff. Crazy. Right? They ended up demolishing it and then burying the whole thing, and now it's like just it's just flat land now.
There's a whole documentary on it.
Apparently, yeah, apparently there's something on Netflix about it.
It's a thing, and
It's
it
a
was
ghost
just
town
it was
in
just
St. Louis
right
County.
up the road from us.
In St. Louis County.
Yeah, I remember when that happened. They sprayed like an isotope or something on the ground, like on the roads, to oil them, and it ended up screwing everything.
The Missouri ghost town poisoned by toxic waste.
Why would you even think that's a good idea?
Give it a shot. See what happens.
Right? Why not?
I had no idea. I didn't.
Yeah.
Never heard of it before.
So I mean, something like that could happen, as
Yeah.
opposed to you're more likely to have that happen than you will the reactor blow.
Yeah. So what happened there?
They willfully put it on the ground. I don't remember what
Probably
it
just
was.
like trying to try new shit.
I think they were trying something new. Maybe maybe even possibly to keep it from freezing in the winter.
Yeah.
You know,
I can see that.
like we put isotope 4 or something on it. You know, it's radioactive wastewater. We can't do anything with it. It's safe for people. Then it wasn't.
If there's ever like a big disaster, man,
you know,
those
I made
nuclear
my peace
plants.
with Jesus.
Yeah, man, those nuclear plants are gonna be. It's not gonna be good, man. Like when the asteroid hits.
Here's
I'll be gone.
Maybe.
I had a dream about that.
About an asteroid?
Yeah.
Tell me
You
more.
bent it. Please tell me.
Tell me more.
Bent it? No, that would have been really cool though.
Just grabbed it out of the sky.
Straight crazy. So you know where like Schulte's IGA is?
Yeah.
Like they said there was a big asteroid coming, so I got all my family into my truck and at Schulte's. I don't know why they were all at Schulte's.
Yeah.
Without me there.
Yeah.
Got
You gotta
everybody
get your
in.
meats, dog.
Right.
Started heading
Tasty
down
bakery
Route C
department.
towards
Yeah.
like Russellville High Point area.
Yeah, right.
And then just saw it. Woke up.
Damn.
Scariest thing ever.
How long ago was that?
That's
About a month.
fucked up.
A month ago?
Yeah.
God damn, we're all fucked.
So I just
Yeah.
watched that movie, Don't Look Up.
Yeah.
Oh
Never-
yeah.
haven't
What'd you
That
think?
That shit gave me fucking anxiety.
What's it about?
It's,
I've
I
heard
mean,
about
it's
it.
not
but-
scary, but like you know
Right.
what the fuck's gonna happen. And
Yeah.
then these idiots like Look, there's a lot of symbolism in it because it's the asteroid becomes politicized, and that administration that's in the movie they ignore it, and then because they don't want like a giant. Like,
who's the lady that plays the president?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Say, don't
they don't want a giant panic, so like they hold off on it.
Yeah.
But then her numbers are down, so they regain it, and they take hold of it, so she can like play this thing and
wag the dog,
so she
baby.
can
get
reelected.
reelected.
Yeah.
To me,
so it's all like real shit.
Yeah.
But like the whole storyline, it was okay, but like having all those people knowing that they're all gonna die, it's a situation that you don't want to think about.
Of course not.
You know, and then to have the asteroid come down. And you see it fly across the sky. You're like, holy fuck, this is crazy.
Like my dream.
This is real. Yeah, you could see it coming in the sky.
I haven't seen one of those movies in a long time. It was like, I think it was what the fuck movie was it?
I don't know, but
what was the last disaster movie? What was that? 2012 or?
Oh, yeah.
Was that the Mayan
But
one?
that one
with,
was stupid though with John
no.
Cusack.
Yeah. With what's his nuts, John Cusack.
But an asteroid
I
can
was thinking
actually
this.
happen. That shit could actually happen to us.
So one of the newest episodes of Joe Rogan's podcast, he's got Randall Carlson.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Randall Carlson is awesome. I think I texted you about that.
I like Randall Carlson.
Randall Carlson and Graham Hancock are really tight, and they've been on his show many times now, telling people like, look, if an asteroid ever is headed towards the planet, we're fucked. We're
Pretty
sitting
much.
ducks. Like
They're still talking about the younger Dryads, right?
the younger Dryas, which
Dryas.
is
Thank you.
the asteroid that impacted like 12,000 years ago that nearly wiped humanity out.
Damn.
Yeah, that was considered pseudoscience for a long
How
time.
big was that asteroid?
Well, it was.
It would have been bigger than the one that took out the dinosaurs.
That's
Wow.
That's a planet killer.
Because this was a planet killer, is what they're theorizing.
Yeah, the theory is that the asteroid broke up into many pieces, and so it hit multiple locations, and they think they have found some of the impact sites. But I mean, it all matches up with history as far as like the ancient Egyptians talked about it. Turkey, Göbekli Tepe, that huge megalithic site that was deliberately buried.
Right.
It references an asteroid strike. It also references a future asteroid strike.
Well, in that documentary I watched with Graham Hancock, he snuck up in the 60s up on top of the pyramids in Egypt.
He's been up there like 12 times, I think.
He's been up there a lot.
Yeah.
But then he was also saying that if you go up on the pyramid and then you go up on the Sphinx at a certain point in the year,
Yes.
like it purposely lines up.
It all lines up.
And he even went to Peru then, to Machu Picchu
Yeah.
on the same date, and everything there lines up pointing exactly where the one in Egypt. So like he's found correlations between multiple monuments, between multiple peoples, and they're all pointing to something.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Could be. But yeah, no, all of those sites are connected.
They all saw the sky.
Which raises the question, like, because like if you believe the current narrative on all of that, you know, a culture in, you know, Western Europe shouldn't have been able to have the same knowledge as a culture in, say, South America.
For sure.
But
Right.
yet all of these megalithic sites, they all line up together.
Or just down the road here from us in Cahokia, Illinois.
There's pyramids.
There's
Did
a
you know there's
pyramid.
pyramids in basically in St. Louis?
Yeah.
Except it's on the east side of the river.
Really?
Now
Oh, yeah.
you can't
There's
hardly
multiple.
Now there's strip clubs on top of them.
Yes, there are.
Well, there's land inside of St. Louis too. There's three pyramids or 3 mounds inside of St. Louis in
Where?
the neighborhoods. I think one of them's in Webster
Are
Groves.
they underground? Or?
No.
They're all cut. Most like at least the one in Cahokia is covered with dirt and grass.
Well, the one in Cahokia is straight up. I mean, it's
Really?
big.
Like, it
It's
actually
huge.
looks like a pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's funny because when you go by the dump, everybody's like, "Wow, look at Cahokia mounds."
Yeah, it's so
and really,
beautiful.
it's like this little hill over here, but the trash mound is huge over there.
Yeah.
There was this one cat I just started following on Facebook. He's basically a conspiracy guy, and he was talking about maps and ancient maps and stuff like that. So he was talking about Antarctica, and
I know what you're gonna say.
He was saying that Antarctica at one time was a thriving civilization. They were super superior. It was lush. It was fruitful. And then
the way we know this.
and they were highly civilized. And so a giant-sized asteroid hit hit in Antarctica, and they say that there's there's this giant crater, but it's like under sheets and sheets and sheets of ice, man. Like miles and miles down.
Yeah. Which is all currently melting.
Right.
So we're going to see more and more of it.
Hey, cool.
But there's a giant lake underneath of Antarctica too, and they found life underneath of it.
So what I thought you were going to say, I can't remember the name of it, but there's an old map that dates back to many hundreds of years ago that actually maps it maps Antarctica and the land that is underneath the ice. And again, we have a situation here where these people shouldn't have known what the fuck Antarctica looked like under the ice.
If I remember right, it's some like British captain, right, from like the 1600s. He had access to maps that he built his maps off of, and apparently these maps came from like the library at Alexandria, and they were destroyed when the library was conquered by Alexander the Great, and he burned it to the ground.
Yeah.
But this dude's maps are the only ones that have Antarctica on them. And that time, no one else would have even known about Antarctica, let alone know what's underneath the ice.
Right.
And this guy knows.
So how did he know?
This dude that I was listening to, he basically said he thinks that Antarctica is bigger than what they're saying it is.
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me.
Like on the map, like on today's map, it's like here's Antarctica, and it looks smaller, right?
Yeah.
But on like another map, it's like it covers like the entire fucking South Pole.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been lost when it moved, you know.
Maybe, I mean, obviously some of it melted away. But
Sea levels rise and fall.
But as far as like landmass, it may be bigger than we think.
Yeah.
Have you guys heard of the purported pyramid found on Antarctica?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It's not a coincidence that each continent
There's pyramids everywhere.
Well,
has
there's
pyramids
a pyramid on every continent except Antarctica, and if this is real, then there's one everywhere.
Yeah. Did you guys hear about John Kerry visiting Antarctica, like in the final weeks of the Obama administration?
that.
Because Kerry was his Secretary of State, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
And he took some big secret trip down to Antarctica, and everybody was trying to figure out what the fuck is John Kerry doing in Antarctica?
Selling Heinz.
And so one of the theories is that, you know, he's getting intelligence as more of Antarctica melts away and we figure out what the fuck is underneath all that ice. I mean, there's some crazy
wouldn't that be
theories.
some shit,
There's
right?
some crazy theories about Antarctica, man.
There is. It's so undiscovered, man.
Absolutely.
Right?
It's like the last truly like undiscovered
I watched
area of the planet.
a really good interview. It was an old one, like from 09, maybe 2011. Now that I think of it, anyway, it was with Bob Lazar.
Yeah,
and it was dubbed in Spanish. Mm-hmm. Do you familiar with Bob Lazar?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so Bob was actually he had a whiteboard, and they were going through, and they were like, okay, we'll draw the engine. You know, he was talking about the engine in this sport model UFO that he said they found. And he was under the assumption that they found them in an archaeological dig somewhere.
Right.
And they also found fuel for the thing.
Mm-hmm. Bobby, do you know who Bob Lazar is? Bob Lazar is a dude that worked at, you know, you've heard of Area 51 in Nevada?
What do they call that now? S1,
S1.
S1.
So Bob Lazar, and this is proven.
Yeah.
He worked at Area 51, and one of the things that he basically had like a big coming out in the late 80s, saying that there are UFOs at Area 51. I've worked on them. They're trying to get me to reverse engineer them.
Yeah.
Just as Scott just said, he was under the impression because somebody told him that these UFOs were found in some type of archaeological dig.
His lab buddy, I guess, told him that they found them.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he said like that there was 3 orbs that would come down, and so instead of like we put fuel in something, right, and it shoots out the back and the momentum pushes us forward. These big orb things that they had were like gravity collectors.
Yeah.
And so they would like a bowling ball on a mattress, right? You put the ball over there and you push your hand down, it's going to come rolling.
Sure.
That's how these crafts move.
Yeah.
So
they bend gravity.
If we were going,
manipulates it.
They make a big divot, and then the craft moves forward into the divot.
Which would also explain how these civilizations are able to travel such vast distances in a short amount of time.
There was also another good theory that came out not too long ago that gray aliens are really just biomech suits.
Yes.
They're like drones.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
That's why they only have one, like, because Bob Lazar said it, that they did an autopsy on one, and they found one organ that was supposed to do everything for this thing.
Yep.
Really?
It was the heart, it was the brain, it was the liver, it was everything.
Yeah. Crazy shit.
How is that supposed to be, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot we don't know.
Fellas, we going to take a quick break?
I think we should take a break.
Yeah, my brain hurts.
Yeah, me too. And I have
My
to pee.
mind's fucking blown, man.
Yeah,
and I have to pee.
And Dave's got to pee.
I got to
so-
pee. That's like, it's usually when we end the segment.
Yeah.
Small bladder.
Now's normally the time we thank our Patreon patrons.
Biscuit Strength.
Biscuit Strength is in the house.
There he is.
In the house.
Glad to have you back, brother.
Yeah, man.
Jefferson City Paranormal Society.
Thanks to Matt.
Got to get those
Jacqueline,
folks back
Will,
on soon.
Right?
We
What's
will.
up, guys?
Absolutely. And the homie JT.
And the homie JT.
Paranormal
I
Son.
know we're missing one more person
Check him out.
in the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
Oh, we got Matt. We got
Matt,
Jacqueline. We got Aaron. We got Will.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron,
Did we just say that?
Yeah,
Did
we
My
did say
good buddy
that.
Aaron Wildhopper.
Apparently I didn't. Anyway, thank you guys.
We love you.
All right.
We love you.
Let's take a break, boys.
See ya.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
Yeah, on the old 7-7.
Bitches.
In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More has the widest variety of new and used music, carrying new and reissued vinyl, used CDs and cassette tapes. In business for over 20 years, offering the best variety and service we possibly can. In the year 2000, we started out as a little hole in the wall, and now In the Groove is a full-service record shop with thousands of records to choose from. Buying rock, jazz, R&B, soul, and blues records, 33s, 45s, and 78s. We also buy CDs and cassette tapes. We've been buying and selling since 2000. In the Groove is a one-stop shop for records, stereo equipment, CDs, and other fun oddities. 708 Jefferson Street, Jefferson City, Missouri. Give us a thumbs up and follow us on Facebook. In the Groove, Vinyl Records and More.
Hey, what's up? It's the old 77. We're back.
It's a safe place.
You forwarded to this part right now in an unsafe world. Scott is fixing his microphone. We got Biscuit Strength and my boy Bobby Blackburn in the house.
Isn't it just like super satisfying to say that name? Bobby Blackburn.
Dude, he has a great name.
It's
great
nice,
name.
isn't it? Yeah.
You know what they call that in English class, boys?
Yeah.
Alliteration.
Okay.
Alliteration.
Okay.
Bobby Blackburn. Lots
Like
of bees.
Like you've been Blackburn tonight.
I've had too much to drink to count exactly how many bees are in there, but there's a lot. Bobby
All
Blackburn.
I gotta say is Bobby can rip some ass.
Oh, yeah,
in work.
absolutely.
And his shit travels, let me tell you.
You should check out his Pornhub page.
He's bigger than Peter North, I'll tell you that much.
that OF, son.
Peter North's not in the
That's where
fucking.
it's at, yeah.
That shit tracks.
He's got the steel dick.
True story. So, wait, is this the cooldown?
No,
This is
bro.
the second segment?
Man.
Dear God, what time is it, guys?
Guys.
9:30.
It's 9:30. It's okay.
I have to go home in 15
It's
minutes.
okay.
What?
I'm just kidding.
You fucking dick.
Y'all have me on.
If his wife said he
So
needs
anyway,
to come
let's,
on 15 minutes, he should.
Have you seen my wife, bro?
Yeah.
Bro, you and her should arm wrestle.
No.
Did you
sorry.
guys? Did you guys last week on the show? Did you show the video of her and her friend in the
Oh,
snow?
working out in the snow.
No, we did not. But
No,
we
we talked
about it. Oh yeah, we did talk about it.
You should pull that shit up, man.
We talked about it, man.
You should pull that shit up.
And then I played the Rocky montage.
Did
Him
you-
in Russia, like climbing the mountains and shit.
Did you see that video?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, she's hardcore. as
That's her
hell.
friend Amanda. Amanda is a badass, man. Like not only as a person that works out, but
Amanda Huggin Kiss?
she's like
I
a
know
she's
her.
like an assistant prosecutor for one of the counties. So she's a smart chick too.
Let's
She's
try
badass.
this rum, boys. This is
yeah.
straight out of Cuba, right?
No, this is out of the Dominican Republic.
Yeah,
That's what I meant.
So this one's
Yeah.
called Mama Wana Spicy.
Same thing. Yeah.
Wow, that's an interesting smell.
It's in an
Yeah.
ocean.
Cheers, fellas.
Cheers, fellas.
Virtual cheers, Taylor. Come on now. Come
Chink,
on.
chink,
It's okay,
yeah.
buddy. We still love you.
It is what it
Talking
is.
about the glasses.
Wow,
Yeah, what
that
it
tastes like
Dirt.
it's smooth.
Tastes like, tastes like pure gasoline.
Don't you think that's smooth?
No,
though?
No,
I
I'm just
think
kidding.
That's not bad.
It's
Right,
pretty good,
Scott?
actually.
That has a real smooth finish.
That is
to it.
surprisingly smooth.
I
It's
definitely
smoky.
can taste the cinnamon. There's
Yeah,
a lot of
so
cinnamon.
It's
Yeah.
smoky. It's
Yeah.
cinnamon. I can taste the honey. There's a honey wine in it.
Yeah.
I can taste the honey.
I can taste the honey.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
See,
Yummy.
boys, the way you drink it, you gotta smell it.
You smell it.
Oh,
You
the
savor
body's,
it.
the
So
body's
good.
amazing.
I
Look
li-
at
I
it
like
right
to tip-
there.
I like to tuck the tip in it.
Just
just a
hold
little
on,
bit.
let me taste it.
Just
Hold
look
on.
at it.
Just sip it.
Oh yeah, that's full body flavor.
Oh my God, flip it.
It's smoky and cinnamony. Ooh, I can't wait till the Super Bowl.
I love the C words.
Oh.
The Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, I'm gonna have some cinnamon during the Super Bowl.
So many tight ends playing.
Did you guys hear there was gonna be a football game at the Snoop Dogg concert?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's like the most popular meme on Facebook right now.
Dude, when that halftime fucking show comes on, I am fucking rocking my living room.
I don't give a shit about the football
I'm turning
game.
it up and
sorry,
being like,
man.
what, motherfucker, what, motherfucker,
Kids
what?
are gonna realize what their parents are after
all
this
those
one.
Generation Xers.
Okay, so here's
Look at
okay.
that.
So let me talk about
That's what
this.
happened.
Yeah.
We
Let me
had a
talk about
failure.
this. Okay, so have any of you guys ever had grandparents that
No.
ended up in a nursing home?
No, I didn't know.
No. Okay, so like nursing homes, like one of the things that they do with the old folks is they bring like musicians
Right,
in,
right. Yeah.
and they sing songs from the 30s and the 40s, whatever, and it lifts their spirits up. So just imagine, guys,
like you do,
when we are all fucking like 80 and 90.
Yeah, motherfuckers!
Snoop Dogg is going to be in our nursing home.
You're gonna have a little Dickie come in and rap to you.
Yo,
guys.
what's up, motherfuckers? What's going on?
Like Snoop Dogg to us
Snoop
is
D,
like
Double G.
fucking Frank Sinatra
It is,
to
it
our
is,
grandparents. You know what I mean? Like I can't wait till we're old.
Yeah, but at the
and
same-
Snoop Dogg shows up
Am I
in the
gonna be
nursing home.
Am I gonna be an 85-year-old man going, back that ass up?
We don't love them hoes.
You'll probably be out of your mind, fucking some like 90-year-old chick with Alzheimer's
like-
that has a juicy back tat.
You'll see me in like the fucking janitor's
Dude,
closet.
if my wife dies, I am going for it, bro.
Dude, when I'm 85,
What, the juicy back tat or?
oh yeah. When I'm 85 years old, I hope I'm in the fucking janitor's closet with
man.
an 85-year-old. I hope it's my wife. I'd be like, to the window, to the wall, to the sweat comes off my balls. Oh, Dude, so last night we were playing a game and I was like, to the window, to the wall, and then Sloan's like, to the big that my balls.
She knew it.
Because Sarah listens to that shit in her car, and I was
You
like,
wanna
get
know-
out of here. No way, Sloan. You're only 3 years old.
You're so cool,
dude. Like
That's a proud moment, but at the same time, you're like, fuck.
One of the
damn,
great
she's
joys.
smart.
One of the great joys in my
That's my
life
baby.
is sharing music with my 5.5-year-old
my
boys.
baby.
One of my 5.5-year-old
Hell
boys'
yeah.
favorite songs is "We Don't Need No Water, Let That Motherfucker Burn." They love that
I
song.
love that fucking song.
And so, like, my rule in the house is like,
Fire, water, burn.
you can only
Bloodhound Gang.
you can only cuss if you're
Respectable.
singing
Yeah,
along
yeah,
with
yeah.
a song.
Okay.
Respectable.
Okay, that's respectable.
Oh, all right, I'm with that. Yeah.
Yeah, music, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
My
what's-
kids are into heavy metal.
are they?
Nice.
Like heavy.
My boy is.
'cause
Born
I know-
Ashore.
I know
to the
you're.
Hellfire. Is
You're
that one
in,
I sent you.
You're into that shit.
Yes, sir.
I know
That's
you're.
why,
into,
yeah.
So like,
Sir.
so did they pick up on it?
Charlie headbangs.
Do you play? Do you
What?
play? Do you play that heavy shit around your kids?
Oh yeah, all the time.
And they
fuck
love
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
They
that
love
ends
it.
our dance parties at night.
It's so, dude. It's so funny to me to imagine you listening to like that really dark shit because like this guy is like the most bubbly motherfucker I've ever met.
The darker, the better.
He's the most bubbly motherfucker I've
yeah.
ever
That's
met,
true, man.
ever met. And so like,
I've never met a metalhead that just gave me this death bear hug.
oh, dude.
Dude, by the way, you give a good hug, bro.
He does give a good hug.
Yeah, you
Fuck
give a
yes.
good hug.
I agree.
I was like, do not break me, bro.
He just got better.
That's not the first time a dude said that before.
You're so solid.
Why can't all the ladies say that, right?
Is that your phone, bro?
It better be your phone or a roll of quarters in your pocket to go call somebody, man.
The other guests don't
appreciate
hug
that.
me like this.
I'm not going to be your bitch, man. This isn't fucking prison.
All right, fine.
The guys from the Jeff City Paranormal Society don't hug me like this.
Will does not hug me like that at all.
I'm
Thank
just
God.
kidding. We
I'm
love
lucky
you
if I
guys.
get a handshake from Will.
Thank God. Will doesn't believe in you.
Fucker.
Hey, Will's a badass too.
Fucking yeah, he is.
Will is one of those guys that
He
is
is. He's a
super
good dude.
nice,
Yep.
but Will's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, I just get the
Was
feeling
he the one
he's-
guy that was at last flight?
Yeah,
Was
he
that
sat
him?
down with us.
He was
for a
there,
while.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he bent some shit.
Will's a good dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will's a good
Him,
dude.
Jason, fucking.
Oh,
my
that
boy Jason, he was like, fuck it, man.
First of all,
No, that-
shook his hand, had to smack it away. I was like, give me my fucking hand.
You see
back,
his
you know?
fucking arms, dude?
Yes.
He
Dude
bent
had
that
fucking-
fucking horshoe
He
in
bent
half.
two
Yes.
things. I think he bent two things.
Yeah, he bent a couple
Yeah, oh
things.
yeah, he blew through the bolt and then the horseshoe. I was
Yeah,
like,
he
all right,
did.
here you go. And I was like,
Talk about
yeah.
Joe Rogan. He was built like Joe Rogan. Like he's not a tall dude,
Yeah.
but he got some motherfucking
Dense.
muscles.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got some
Dense.
country in him.
He
Yeah,
does,
yeah.
He
Look at that
certainly
farm boy.
does.
Right.
Yeah.
He's bailed some hay in
all
his
that
time.
motherfucking
Fucking
wheat.
right, dude.
Eating that wheat.
And then you got an
bro.
angel, like a fucking skyscraper.
Yeah.
And a freight
It
train
was
walking
funny.
like a
at you.
tower, dude.
Beforehand, there was
Yeah.
we were
Fucking
waiting
tower.
on Angel. Where's Angel at? Where's Angel? Somebody's over there like
The glass starts
recycling
to
shit,
shake.
right?
Yeah.
There was somebody recycling, and I
yeah.
looked, and you could see his head above the recycling bin.
Hippie
There's
ass
Angel
motherfucker.
right there, right? Like
The recycling bin wasn't in the right
Dude.
spot, so he just picked
So
it
he
up,
just
moved
picked it up and moved it.
No, good spot.
So 2
With
years
his
in a
dick.
with 2 years in a row. Last season at softball, and the year before that, dude, we have the same team was getting mouthy. Angel he bitched them all up at the same time, dude. Like we all didn't even have to say anything.
He bitched him up.
Like we would have had his back, but he's playing first base
Fuck
the one
yeah, he
game.
Oh my
And
god.
they're all on first base side. Their dugouts on
My
first
God,
base.
you imagine
So
that?
the one dude,
He's a pitcher.
The one
He's
dude was
definitely
like
not a catcher. I'll tell you that,
He
bro.
was talking
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
He was talking shit about something that just happened, and then the one guy was real mouthy, and he was like, "Say that to my face." And Angel's like, turns around, he's like, "I will fucking say that to your face. I'll come over and bitch slap all you motherfuckers."
Fuck that.
He was like, and he got nasty quick. Like
bet.
Yeah.
he has
Yeah,
a dog in him.
He
Yeah.
can flip.
And,
He's got the whole
those
fucking
dudes
pow.
were like,
He's just one dog.
got
those
the
guys
dog
didn't
in
want
him.
anything to
thing.
do with him, man.
Well, then
They
they're
were like,
smart.
and I'm like,
right?
fuck
Yeah.
you, pussies.
Good for those guys. They're smart.
That's where you're behind him, like, yeah,
Then
fuck
last
you, man.
season, last season it happened again. They started all talking shit, and so at the end of the game, like Angel tried to give the ball back to them, and he's like, "That's not my ball," and he was trying to be a dickhead, and he like knocked the ball out of Angel's hand. And Angel's like, "I'm about to fuck you up, bro."
Yes,
and he was like
sir.
halfway in their dugout, and they were like, "Dude," and they were like, his wife came in and broke it all up.
Angel was halfway in their dugout.
Angel
Yeah, he
basically
couldn't fit the rest of the way.
bitched
He
all
needed to
these
widen the
guys
door.
out
That dude
again.
is so fucking big, man.
This 2 years in a row, he again bitched all these guys up. Like these guys, none of them like I wouldn't have stepped up, but
Yeah, of course not.
Like-
Me neither, bro.
I'd have been like, "Fuck you, bro, I'm leaving. Fuck you, Angel, I'm leaving. Fuck you."
Fuck you.
Fuck you guys.
No,
But
stay
none
the
of those,
fuck away from me, dude.
none of those guys had the fucking balls to even do that.
Yeah.
Because at least you know when you're leaving this way and you're saying "fuck you," Angel's not going to chase you. Like
No.
he's not. I mean, he's in his 40s now. He's not going to fucking chase
The only
He
thing
might
that
pick
I
up a
can
boulder
relate,
and throw it at you.
the only
but-
thing, if anyone who doesn't know Angel, that I can relate that to is that ball is Mr. Gilmore's. That's Mr. Gilmore's jacket.
Right.
You know, running after.
Yeah. Oh, that's fucking Angel, dude.
That's Angel.
Yeah. Jason and Angel are some fucking good dudes to have
Hell
on your
yeah.
side, man.
Oh
Absolutely.
my god,
man.
yes.
Your ball
Yeah.
struck my foot. Shit, I'm sorry, Angel.
Sorry, sir.
Dude, we were coming back from
Shit.
Herman 1 October. It was probably like 6 or 7 years ago.
Were you on the train?
We were on the
It
train coming
derailed, so he
back.
picked it back up.
Coming back from Herman, bunch of us. There was like 20 of us. There was a line for the bathroom. So Jason was in line.
Angel
And
kicked
this
a
one
hole in the
dude was
floor.
ahead of him, but this dude like fucking did something to where he moved, and then Jason just got in front of him, and so this dude was like fucking real salty about it. So you like you can basically hear him. He's like, "Man, what the fuck? You jumped in front of me!" And fucking Jason turns back and goes, "Does it look like I give a fuck?" And the dude did nothing, man.
Yeah.
The guy did absolutely nothing. He's just like, "Fuck, man, fuck you." And he like turns around. But he turned around. He was so drunk, blackout drunk. He turns around and goes, "Does it look like I give a fuck?" And we're all like, "Oh man, he's gonna unload on this dude." Never happened, thank God.
No, thank
Didn't
God.
need
Well, the
to,
cops
man.
were on board too, man. There was like under fucking cover.
I was gonna
cops.
say, there's
SWAT
cops
wasn't
on
there
there.
to take care of it.
My
That's
one,
why.
my
No,
one
sir.
buddy, you know, Caleb. Well, his ex-wife Jen, fucking straight up like assaulted him at the train station as we were leaving.
His
We're gonna need
ex-wife?
more
The cops see this. Well, yeah, they were married at the time.
Yeah.
Oh.
And so like I was sitting like right in front of Caleb, and the
Laws
cops
are a
were
little
giving him
different
like
when you're
shit
married.
about his beer being too full, and you got to throw that out. I'm like, he's not doing anything wrong, you fucking jackass. Go look for a crack pipe
Right.
or crackhead.
Save
Sorry.
us from that
Joe Biden.
dangerous
Sorry,
marijuana.
Joe Biden's crack pipes. So. Do you guys believe the federal government's going to hand out fucking free crack pipes?
Oh yeah, I heard that.
Is that a thing? I didn't
Yes,
know that.
it's a real fucking
I actually
thing.
thought that was a joke.
No,
didn't
it's
know.
real. They're thinking about doing it.
What do you think about that?
This
Matty?
ain't China, boys. That's why
Honestly,
America's the best.
Hey man, what a time to
I-
be alive!
I don't know
right?
what-
Yeah.
Government issued crack pie.
I have
What,
no-
what do you think, Matty? I want to know what you
We're
think
shooting in
about
60
that.
frames.
Come on, man. Lay it on
I
me.
really don't give a fuck because I don't smoke crack.
Yeah, me neither.
Hey, at least they're having crack
But-
safely now.
Honestly, like it comes down to
Silver
if you like doing
Silver
it,
lining.
you're gonna do it anyway.
Hey, man, I
legally.
can get my government phone along with my
But
government
I don't know if
cheese,
you're going
and
to
I can
supply
enjoy
them.
my government crack pipe.
If you're going to supply them with crack, then I don't know how they're going to weed themselves off of it.
Well,
Can I get deep on you guys for a second?
Crack is still illegal.
That's what she said.
Can I get deep?
Have you ever sucked dick for crack?
Let me get deep. Can I get deep?
Please.
Okay. So
I have not. I'm just asking.
Here's the thing,
For a
boys. Here's the thing, boys.
But
Yes,
I
Dave.
have a dick.
Here's the
Just
thing,
saying.
boys.
Yes, you do.
Here's the
It
thing.
ain't much, but it's honest work.
It's a fucking grapefruit.
Please, Dave, continue.
Okay,
Sorry.
so like people that are dying from drugs these days, usually they're dying from fentanyl.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And usually that fentanyl is in some shit that they don't think is fentanyl.
Like crack?
Like crack or cocaine.
I've
or-
heard it's in pot lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So here's the thing,
So
boys.
you can get it in marijuana.
Here's the thing that
That's
people
why you
need.
grow
Here's
your
the
own
thing
shit.
that people need to understand about the legalization of drugs. Legalizing drugs does not is not the same thing as advocating that you should take said drugs. People are going to take drugs no matter what the fuck the laws are.
Fucking right.
So if you don't want those people to die, you should focus on
Preach it.
harm reduction.
Harm reduction.
Harm
baby.
reduction. If a motherfucker buys some cocaine,
Yeah.
chances are that cocaine is not going to kill him.
Dang.
But if you slip some fentanyl in that fucking
Oh, yeah, that'll
cocaine,
kill him.
dude might die.
Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point.
Here's the
Jesus.
thing, guys.
I'm not against it, man.
No,
I
no.
never said that.
Yeah, no,
I'm just
I'm
saying, like,
laughing
I
at
don't
the
do
fact
it.
that the government is issuing
and
free crack pipes.
People have the freedom
Well, and-
to
and
do whatever they want.
And
For sure.
heroin, like
Best country in the world.
Now I can see like in the Netherlands or in
Portugal.
Swiss. I think the Swiss countries where they have like needle exchange
Oh, yeah,
programs.
we
Portugal.
do. Yes, we
Right.
do.
Portugal.
Yes.
we've talked about Portugal.
My brother Hans shoots up all the time.
Portugal
He's
has
blown out all of his veins. He now has to go in through the nipple.
He
it's
shoots it
sick.
up his asshole.
Underneath the fingernails.
Till he blew that one out too.
Hey.
So Portugal legalized everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Portugal legalized everything.
Yeah, they did.
If you're addicted to heroin, guess what? You can go to 123 Main Street and get some heroin
For free.
And you know what happened in Portugal?
Portugal has a main street?
Dude, people in there is nobody in Portugal that is dying from drug overdose.
But it's Portugal.
Sure,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm not exactly hearing news out of what's,
dude, are you
what's
talking
the,
shit on my Portuguese heritage?
Oh my
No,
god!
I love your Portuguese
Offended.
heritage.
Thank you.
You sons of bitches!
Drug free, baby. No,
Here-
not drug.
Here's how I feel about
It's
drugs.
not the Portuguese.
Open the gates for drugs.
Here's how I feel about drugs. Treat drugs as a public health issue.
Treat it as a gun.
Don't treat it as a criminal issue. Stop locking
Right.
motherfuckers
No, I get
up.
that.
No, 100%.
I second that. I second
100%
that.
Stop locking motherfuckers up and help them.
Yeah.
I
We've
don't even-
all known somebody that's been addicted to drugs. Fuck,
Oh, yeah.
I've been addicted
Yeah,
to drugs.
right, we
I've
do.
almost died.
Well, you all know
on
somebody.
multiple occasions.
I'm glad you're here, Dave.
Well, I don't
I'm
know
glad
about
I'm here
it.
too because
Fuck
I'm
it.
having a great time.
I know you are. I know you are, you son of a bitch.
Ah, Unicron's back.
You son of a bitch!
Unicron, Optimus Prime. I've had sex with Optimus Prime several times.
We transformed and rolled out. I was just gonna. Wow, that sounded perfect.
Could you imagine like a porn set of like fucking Transformers, like the ones with dildo or something?
I'm googling
I'm
the tales.
Dildo
tonight.
Robotic.
The tales of dildo.
Dildo. Transform into the dildo. What a place to be, the pussy.
I'm so sad that Bobby can't hear the flanger.
Oh, here, hold on.
There it is.
Transformers.
You gotta get lower, man.
Oh man. Bobby's gonna do.
Oh, go ahead, Bob. You do it.
Go ahead, Bob.
No, there,
Go ahead.
we got
Go
you on the
ahead. We got
flange.
you on
There's
the
a flange to your voice.
That's good.
There you go. Yeah.
Megatron.
That's the ticket.
Yeah.
Dear God, boys, can you believe that we haven't even started the cool down tip?
I know, it's
Yeah.
fucking... It's not too bad. It's like... It's 10:15.
10:45.
I don't,
Omicron.
I don't
Coming
look at
for-
my clock when I'm with you
It's
guys.
dying out. Oh my god,
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
bleeding
even
out.
Damn you,
I don't
Cronny.
give a fuck
Damn
about the
you,
clock.
Scott. Laying dormant in your bedroom here.
Nothing lays dormant in my bedroom.
Hey.
Cronny.
Not even my baby oil, motherfucker.
Not
That's
for
right.
long.
We create our own variants.
Oh my god, the variant.
Guys, boys.
Yes, Dave.
I need to pee again.
Dave got
Dave,
so
go pee.
passionate.
We're not getting
he
off
had to-
this right now.
Okay, fine.
We're on a roll.
We're on a roll,
man,
Dave.
I
Get out of my way, Scott.
I changed mics while we
I
were
know,
rolling.
dude. Like Scott was a soldier, man.
This is what happens when you break the seal, bruh.
One of these days, we're gonna have a fucking like marathon podcast for like 6 hours straight.
5 hours. We're going 5 hours.
We're gonna straight snort fentanyl.
Hey, what was it the one time I was here? That lasted a long time.
Out of this, bro.
He is so passionate.
Yeah.
So passionate about the
There's an
fentanyls.
aura getting
No,
around him.
I think the last one we did with you was like 3 hours long.
Dude.
Honestly, though, Maddie said 6 hours. We did a 6-hour podcast at Last Flight.
Yeah. Dude, that was so much fun.
Right?
That was a
was
great episode.
That
Episode
was.
77, man. That was such a great time, man.
We're on 91 right now, too.
Isn't that
So
crazy?
100 is coming right up.
We're gonna have to ask him again if we can go back for the 100th. And
those dudes are cool.
And by then it'll be the spring, man. So
Mhm.
like late spring, early summer, we'll have all kinds of people will show up for that, man.
Hopefully.
I mean, we went out on a November afternoon and it was fucking 65
was
degrees
beautiful.
out.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Because that
When
front
we planned it, I looked ahead.
Yeah,
it
that-
wasn't supposed to
that
be
front
nice.
patio
Yeah,
gets that
it was supposed to
sunshine.
rain.
Great.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
They have a great patio there too, man. Last Flight.
Hell yeah, they do.
Love you guys, man. You guys do a great job.
Yep. Absolutely. You're still in our commercials and our billboards.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Right
We
now
have
we've
to-
got Hickman's Automotive up.
Hickman.
Hold on.
My
here.
boy Bryce Hickman. What's up, dog? Bryce. Jeremy Aaron, all you boys out there, all my homies out there in Podcastville.
How's the bladder, Dave?
Much better.
Thanks for asking.
So
Much better.
I don't know if you guys seen there was a
Weak.
Oh, the weakness.
Boats and hoes.
Boats. Nice.
Prestige world.
So this human trafficker
Why?
was caught by the police, and she presented some demon-possessed attributes.
Fuck yeah.
Hold on here. Let me.
So I watched this video by
Technically,
myself.
this is a normal woman, right?
Apparently,
Legally speaking.
Look at that gut hanging out, though.
That's sexy, bro.
That's how I like my chicks.
I love it.
She goes to Planet Fitness for sure. You know.
Does.
No, she's got the membership but doesn't know where it is.
Hey, Biscuit, you got some gravy, bro?
Where is that?
Hey.
Oh, I got a membership
Oh,
there.
I work out there.
If you guys are on Spotify right now, you can see this beautiful woman that Biscuit works out with.
She looks
Man,
like
look
a
at this.
flower,
Good
a
Lord.
delicate
Gotta get
flower.
that spotter.
She's
Look at
got
that.
some like.
She needs a spotter.
She's her own spotter. Fuck you.
She's got some pancake titties going on.
That belly's doing some spotting.
Anyway, so
It's hiding something.
Anywho.
she's a human trafficker, and they caught her, and apparently she's possessed. So here's the video. I watched it the other day. Freaked me out because I wasn't ready for it.
I can't wait.
So
Let's hear it.
It freaked me out. I wasn't ready for it.
She's pleading insanity.
Fuck yeah, she
Ma'am,
is.
put your feet in so we can close the doors.
She's gone crazy.
I said we're going to close the doors.
You're gonna close the door. You stay right there before we move.
God damn it.
Hey, calm down.
look at this bitch.
Yeah.
Calm down.
Yeah.
Back up.
Knew it.
Back up. Back up.
Like what?
Oh yeah,
Look at
that's
this.
how I like him right there.
Look at the face.
Damn, baby.
Get your foot back in there. Get your foot back in there.
Sexy ass
She's
over here.
strong. She's a strong woman.
Man, we're gonna have to tase you. You're not gonna like that.
Do it.
That's meth.
Whoa.
That's meth. I'm just saying that's meth.
You think so?
That's the only drug
Nah,
I don't
dude,
support legalizing.
She's way too big for meth.
No,
Think?
she's setting.
Yeah, that's good.
I think you had it the first time, man. She's setting up an insanity defense.
Yeah.
I think
She
so.
sees they got cameras on. She's
Yeah.
going crazy.
We're gonna have to.
I'm gonna start hissing. I'm gonna piss myself. It's gonna be great.
Start masturbating in front
Right.
of people.
I'm gonna rip the cross off his neck and start going to town with
That's
it.
what I do
Act
when
like
the
it's
cops start
burning.
questioning me.
You know, like you do.
Sir,
Yeah.
have you had anything to drink tonight?
Not yet.
It works every time. I'm telling you.
Every time. Every time.
But dude, like,
Sperm is like Colt 45.
Friend of the show, Bobby Blackburn.
Billy D comes rolling up.
hey ladies, how you doing? I see you're drinking some Colt 45.
Suavest motherfucker in the galaxy.
Hey, check out this dick.
Hey.
Good timing, Dave.
Thank you. I've been waiting to hit that button.
I've
all
been
night.
waiting. I've been waiting.
So as far as possession goes, you guys like believe in that, man?
Yeah.
You believe that people really get
100%.
possessed?
Dude, life's too short not to believe in things like that.
You know, dude,
makes life fun.
Some of the videos you see out there, man, it's fucking crazy.
Have you seen the one with that abortion doctor?
No.
So like all these people, like these Christians, are standing outside this like abortion clinic,
right.
and this dude just goes ham on them.
One of the Christian dudes, or
no,
one
of the like the abortion doctor
doctors?
just comes out, and the dude says like, you're going to hell for aborting these babies. Does it make you feel good?
Yeah.
And the dude just gets like, you wouldn't think like his voice could do what it did, but it went deep. It went like raspy, and it literally like I was like, oh shit, that's real.
Bro's possessed.
You talked about like drinking like the blood of them and shit.
What?
I don't get into that too terribly much. Having small children, I get really upset with that.
I mean, I'm totally down for a chick like that.
God.
I'm not opposed. I'm just saying.
Dear God.
Like to keep my options open.
Yeah.
Well, if you would have told me like 10 years ago, possessions, I would have laughed at you.
But there's like podcasts.
But
about
I've
it.
seen some shit in the past 10
Man,
years.
I don't know if I do or if I don't. I mean, I clearly believe in like supernatural.
I have an open mind. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. I got an open mind. Man, I keep looking at this and I think it's something else.
It tends to open your mind when you go to sleep one night and you see some fucking shadow people.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Especially when you're an atheist and you don't believe in anything.
Honestly, if that could happen, why not possessions, Dave? You know what I mean?
100% agree.
Think about that.
100% agree.
Well, do you think then that they are the possessors? Are they demons or are they angels?
Demons.
Or are they both?
Yeah, probably demons.
Yeah.
Probably.
I'd say it's evil.
Why wouldn't angels be just as bad as demons?
I'd say
that's
both.
where I feel like everybody is
angels
like,
are supposed to be good.
Angels are great. No, man, cherubs are good. Angels are fucking evil. They're mean, and they're doing it because they love you, and they're teaching you a lesson. You never seen any archangel do a great act. They only destroy and wipe out and do the will of God.
If I had a mic, I'd drop it right now.
Please don't.
Gently.
We don't have that many mics left anymore.
Taylor's head just exploded, and he didn't cause it.
You know, I mean, you never hear of an archangel doing good things.
Taylor, have you ever had any supernatural shit happen to you?
Yeah.
And if you don't want to share it, that's okay.
So whenever y'all had the
go ahead and share it.
Paranormal Society on here and doing the whole ghost story things,
right?
Dude, we had that shit happen in studio.
That was fine.
Right?
So I totally meant to call in or text Dave and let you know.
Yeah.
So great story.
Good. I can't wait.
I was probably 17, 18, just bought a diesel pickup. So on diesel trucks, they have 2 batteries.
Yep.
Because it takes so much to start them.
Mm-hmm.
Just bought the truck. It was newsed to me. It was newly used. Brand new batteries, high cranking batteries. So my brother, who was dating his girlfriend, but now wife, we went to the penitentiary when you could still kind of drive in there, and they had all like the workout stuff in. So we drove in
You
there.
talking about MSP?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we drove in there. This truck, I mean, I had just gotten it like a week before. Okay, no problems with it. Go in, shut the truck off, and we're all kind of walking around like, oh yeah, no, this is cool.
You're on the property.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
We drove in through like the wall where they had the big hole in.
Right,
You
the
know,
back
now
half
all
there,
the state workers kind of park now.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Nobody was in there, so we drive in, and we're kind of like looking around and everything. Well, in like one of like the watchtowers, it looked like there was a light on.
Oh.
What time of the day was
Dude,
it?
those watchtowers are
probably
destroyed.
Like 9, 10 o'clock at night.
So it's dark.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's
Pitch
clearly
black.
no power in those watchtowers.
Yeah.
Yes, but it from a faint distance, from where that was all the way to the far corner, it looked like there was a light on. Swear to God. So I was like, okay, that's a little eerie, thinking like they still might have had power to like one of them. They kind of run shit off of it.
Where, like at this particular point in time, did you believe in any of this weird shit?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
So I'm like, but I didn't think of it being like a ghost or anything like that at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel threatened in any way?
No, look at me. No,
yeah.
no threat. No threat.
Look at me. And you're incredibly modest about it too.
So, we kind of walk around. It's like, man, how crazy all this shit is. Go to get back in the truck. Truck wouldn't start. Turn the key over. Everything dinged. Nothing. Like it would majority of the time, like when a dead battery goes out, it kind of like clicks.
Right. Nothing dings.
Nothing.
Well, and on top you had 2 batteries.
2.
Right. It wasn't cold, right?
Brand new. No, this was like a summer day.
So you
summer
didn't
night.
need 2 batteries.
No.
Right.
So get out, pop the hood. Kind of wiggle around the the cables and everything. Maybe I got them loose. Fuck no. Everything's perfect. Get back in the truck. Nothing. Lights on the dash. Nothing would come on this time. And I'm like, so I take the key out. Heart starts pounding. I'm like, ooh, fuck. Get back in the truck. Try to start it again. Nothing. Turn the key back off. Turn it back on. Immediately fires up. Fucking left.
Did you have any issues with that truck afterwards?
None.
That's crazy.
Drove up past the tower that we thought the light was on. No light was on.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Was fucking out. Yes. So like that was a big thing. I'm a huge car guy.
Yeah.
Like like I have decent knowledge in being able
You know
to
how to
work
fix
on
a
vehicle,
car?
kind
Yeah.
of sort of.
Right.
You know, enough to like hurt
He can
myself.
break a car.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I don't know
Ben
anything
one.
about
Right.
fixing
Ben one
cars.
right
So
now.
from
Yeah.
now on, when my shit breaks down, I'm calling you.
No,
for
That's
that.
why I knew I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't do
You
that.
shouldn't have.
But like that was the trippiest
I'll pay
thing
you
ever.
half price.
I'm like brand new
Cheap
batteries.
ass motherfucker.
Yeah, brand new batteries, 2 of them,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't fucking start.
Damn.
But there was a light on at the
It's
far
like-
corner.
It's like
And
all
then
that.
when it did start, the light
Yeah.
was off.
Have you heard?
Yeah.
You've heard my sleep paralysis story.
That's
No.
like all that energy
No,
went
but that
to
is
that.
scary
like-
as hell.
Have you heard my? You haven't.
No.
You haven't heard that story.
think I have.
God.
What?
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Dave and I both have sleep.
Forever-
paralysis
I'll
stories.
give you the.
Yeah.
Can I
So
give
anyway,
you the,
forever who hasn't heard it, Dave's gonna tell it again.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So basically, this happened like
I'm just saying. No, I mean.
Right,
Seven or
this
eight-
is a well-known story on our
So
show.
this happened 7 or 8
sorry.
years ago.
I
That's
thought I-
okay.
I thought I
I
was a
still
good
love you.
No, you're good. You're
I
good.
still love you.
You're good.
Yeah. So like
Mutual.
7 or 8 years ago, I lived in Jeff City in Westview Heights. Didn't have any kids. My wife and I were together. This particular period of my life, I identified
She tied him down.
as an atheist. I didn't
Swear to
believe
God.
in God. Didn't believe in the devil. Didn't believe in any of that shit. So one night, I'm in bed. My wife is asleep next to me.
The Mama Wanda.
The door to our bedroom is cracked, so there's a little bit of light that's coming through. So all of a sudden, I'm kind of like in the in-between state between wake and sleep. So all of a sudden, I jump awake, my eyes, and I sensed a presence in my house. This is a true story, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
I did not believe in any of this shit when it happened. So I sensed this presence in my house, and somehow I know it's evil. I see this shadow figure come walking up to the door to our bedroom. It walks up to the crack in the door, comes through the door, walks to the end of my bed. I can't make out any like features. This is like a shadow. Like a blacker than black outline of a human being. I swear to God, dude. I swear to God. So this creature, whatever the fuck it is, walks towards the end of my bed. I can feel the physical sensation of it touching my feet.
Whoa.
Then it walks to the head of the bed.
Giggity.
Lowers its head above mine. To where it's like, 2-3 inches. Like its nose is about 2 or 3 inches away from my nose. As this is happening, not only can I experience it from my own point of view, but I can experience it from this being's point of view, and I can experience it from a third person point of view, like I'm off in the corner of the room watching what's happening. Swear to God, dude.
Yeah.
So this being lowers its head above mine. I can feel like this energy being like sucked out of my body. The next thing that I know, I wake up the next morning. And that's it. So for a whole year, I didn't tell anybody about this experience because I thought I was fucking crazy.
No, I would have told everybody.
I thought, like, this only happens to me. Like, I literally didn't even consciously think about it for a year.
Told everybody.
Yeah.
So one day, I'm flipping around on fucking Netflix, and I find this documentary called The Nightmare. Watch the documentary, and the documentary is about exactly what the fuck happened to me. And it was only at that point, a year after the fact, that I realized, fuck, this didn't just happen to me. This has happened to millions of people all over the world.
Man. The first time you told me that story, man.
I remember the first time I told you that story.
Holy shit. Because when you say, like, you're face to face with this thing.
First of all, when he
and
said
you're vulnerable,
nose,
like, your body can't fucking. Your body can't.
You're
move.
paralyzed. That's the whole thing. Like, the whole experience, you cannot fucking move.
It's crazy.
Yeah, but
The
when you said
only-
nose to nose, he looked at me because of my big nose. Like, was it mine? Like, was it like you say like nose to nose? If I get nose to nose with people, I'm still like an arm's length.
No,
almost.
I mean, you're like face to face, basically.
Like he could like reach down and kiss you on your forehead, like
gently.
Like within
I
an
love
inch
you.
or two of my face.
Dude,
I didn't believe in any of this
Yeah.
shit whenever it happened.
And it made you a believer?
But you did believe in aliens, right?
Yeah.
Could somewhere deep down that be a subconscious of your
Trying to abduct you?
trying to figure something out?
Possibly. I don't know. I only know that this is an experience that has happened to millions of people.
Oh, yeah.
Every culture around the world has a name for this experience.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's like
It's
the
the
shadow
same thing,
guy
but
or
it's
whatever.
just different cultures' interpretations of
Right.
the same fucking thing.
I've had the same thing happen to me, only I didn't have any creatures or
Scott
anything
Scott
like
was
that.
fucking.
Scott was
Well,
fucking.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm
going to be
kidding.
honest.
it's so much cooler that way.
No, actually, I'm going to be honest. I had
Oh.
dreams like that me and Dave talked about. So I had this one dream, right, where I was laying in bed, and I always sleep on my left side. So I would be sleeping in bed in my dream, and I can look because there's just enough light from a nightlight in the hallway where I can see into my bathroom, and it's dark, right?
Yeah.
And so, 2, 3 in the morning, I'd wake up, check my phone or whatever, and there'd be times that I would know I was asleep, but I would wake up in my dream, and I would be aware, but I couldn't move. And I could look straight into my bathroom, and it never failed, man. After 2, 3 minutes in the bathroom, I would see somebody, just straight up, mid-stride, walk out of the darkness.
Oh, no.
And she would always come in
That would
and
freak
look
me
at
out.
me.
Oh,
But
fuck yeah.
it was a person that I knew. And
Right,
she would
right,
come
right,
in
right,
and she would talk to me and walk around the room and say things. And then later, when it became known that I couldn't move, she would do sexual advances to me.
Sweet.
And put her shit on my face.
Nice.
And be like, you can't move, blah, blah, blah. And, and
Oh,
totally
no, I'm
taunt me with
paralyzed.
it, right? Until one day, and I even told Dave this,
No.
until one day I just went, no. And I got up. I was able to, and from that point on, I've been able to control my dreams, stop them, pause them, rewind. I can zoom in like I'm on a phone.
Yeah.
And then I got vaccinated. And ever since I've been vaccinated, I'm not going to shit you, man. My dreams stopped.
The goddamn government.
I just got it down, and then I got vaccinated.
That's
Okay,
crazy.
so I knew everything
Except the vaccination
except
part.
for the vaccine part. I didn't know
Yep.
that, dude. That's
Yep.
crazy.
I've never
had anything since then.
I can't remember my dreams.
There was that one story on our one Halloween show. It was 2 years ago, and the girl was having a relationship with an incubus. Remember that?
Yeah,
And-
she was willfully having,
and it was pleasuring her. It was a spirit, like
Yeah.
this.
Cool.
Hey.
Is an incubus a demon, or is it just?
So it would be a demon. So there's an incubus and a succubus. So a succubus would be a female version.
Makes sense, the succubus.
An incubus would be right.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing over there?
Hey. Yo.
I'm coming to blow you. Yeah.
Emphasis on the coming. But yeah, they would give you, so like a succubus or an incubus would make you super fucking efficient at whatever you want to do.
Maybe
You're a
that's
writer.
what they meant by the second coming.
You're a writer. You sit down and you bang out 12 novels, right? Well, in the process of doing that, it's feeding off of your creativity. It's eating you.
Interesting.
Out.
And it's a spiritual thing. So
Yeah.
it's giving you
Power to-
say, okay, so for you, all of a sudden one day you'd be able like for strength, it would be no problem. You'd just be bending shit left and right.
Blowing
You'd be
shit
ripping
up, yeah.
you'd be ripping century-old family Bibles in half,
So how do you?
Ugh.
How does this happen?
But then at the same time, while you're doing this thing would be feeding off of you. So it would be
That's a
eating.
win-win.
It would be like eating your soul.
Yeah.
And for what it's worth, with my
And at the end, you're it. You become its thing. It eats you. It devours
you have a relationship with this thing.
Yeah, and this gal was having a relationship with it. She was welcoming it in. Priests and shit were trying to tell her to get rid of it. They were trying to exorcise it
"Fuck
from her
no."
house, and she's like, "No, that's Billy. We're gonna go upstairs and fuck later.
She
You
would
want to come watch?"
And she was talking about descriptive visuals of him.
Yeah,
of
she
this
said that
thing.
he had shown it. He had shown himself to her twice.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's crazy shit, man.
That's going fast in a
Right?
relationship.
Right?
Oh yeah. Could you
If-
imagine
if
getting
you're
a
alive
blowjob
forever, right?
Getting a blowjob and it feels like a blowjob, but nothing's there.
It's like a wet dream.
You're like, but you're up there.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck? And your dick's hard and something's sucking on it. And you're like,
Well, I guess I better stay here.
I guess I just put my.
This is cool.
If I can just put my arms up,
Let me just get comfortable.
maybe it'll stop.
I really hope it stops.
God damn it!
Please stop.
Can I maybe get a drink materialize in my hand or what?
A cigarette comes floating over to you. Like,
Hey,
Call an Incubus Uber
thank you.
afterwards.
Incubus Uber.
you know how to make the TV remote appear?
You start talking and feel a hand over
When
your
the,
mouth. Like, oh no.
for us, when the succubus sleeps, she's like, "All right, see you later."
All right, baby, I'll be back next Tuesday for
Fucking-
your workout.
Fucking door opens up. Boom. Well, this house is haunted, but I got a blowjob.
I'll see you later.
The fucking thing spits at you. It's like there's nothing there, then just like fucking spits jizz at you and shit. Like, what the fuck, man?
Oh,
Clean
man.
yourself up.
Here's a snowball,
You filthy
asshole.
animal. Wow, we straight went there.
It's not even the cooldown yet. What in the fuck?
That's what I love about this show,
That's
man. You never
great.
know what the fuck you're gonna get.
No.
In one segment you get the Mama Wanna, and then the next you get the Incubus snowballing. Oh my god. Oh, and you pay for this. Thank you for that, by the way.
It's fucking organic, creative information.
It is.
It is absolutely
He's
that.
letting the juices flow.
That's it. That's what she said.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, that's what that
Oh.
succubus said.
Succubus.
I will suck your dick.
She's Vlad all of a sudden.
Thanks, Bobby Love.
Straight from Transylvania.
I am fresh off the train
Yes.
from Transylvania.
I come to ruin your sexual fun.
Would you like a
Straight
gin
off
and
the
tonic
train?
blowjob? Blah.
That sounds like you're trying to sell me something.
Rub my
Like
spirit.
an infomercial.
You know, man, I don't think I could ever go back to terrestrial radio after doing something like this. I would be dropping the F-bomb left and right, talking about Vlad Dracula balls or something. I don't know.
Fucking
Draining
Ron
your
Popeil
balls.
over here.
This one's for you, all my
This one's for you,
former
Vlad.
former radio employers.
Oh, man. Hey, big thanks to our Patreon patrons.
That's right.
We've got JT from the Paranormal
That's right.
Sun.
JC Paranormal Society.
Who was on episode 90, by the way?
He was
89.
89.
89, yeah.
89,
sorry.
yeah. Yep, the Jeff City Paranormal Society. They've got stuff coming up, I believe. Not too far.
Yes.
Not too far in
Yeah,
advance.
not too far in advance.
I think
Check
March,
them out.
March begins the
ghost
tours of
hunting
ghosts.
season.
Yeah.
Tours of Gozer. That's what I want to see in Jeff City. Hell yeah.
We'll get those guys back on soon.
How's it the flanges on?
There it is.
Come see the ghosts down on West Main Street. With
Well-
the Jeff City Paranormal Society.
And on Capitol Avenue, too.
Yes,
We
come
spent some-
see the ghost.
We spent some time on Capitol
But you
Avenue.
learn something too. You learn about the history of Jeff City.
And how
It sounds
crazy
so-
it is.
Sounds so good with that flange, too.
Yeah.
The history.
Yeah.
All right, bitches.
Come
And
see
a
it.
big thanks to you, Biscuit
Jeff
Strength.
City, Missouri.
Our guest.
All right, y'all, we're going to
Bobby
take
Blackburn
a break.
in the house, sitting over there patiently. Bobby, what's up?
Bobby just wanted to hang tonight. He's hanging.
We'll get him on. We'll get him on
Just
eventually.
hanging, man.
There he is.
There he is. Bobby's going to say the word of the night.
What's the word of the night, Bobby?
I have no idea.
You're correct.
Hang it.
You are correct. That is the word of the night.
All right, kids, let's take a break.
Yeah, we'll see you soon.
We'll be back right after this.
Snowball.
Can you believe the cooldown's coming up next?
No.
Right? Shit.
This is the longest show ever.
Thank you, Hal. Doctor.
We should probably take a shorter break.
Yeah, we can.
Hey guys, it's Matt, and we always talk about Last Flight Brewing Company, and we never exaggerate on how good it is there. They have this wonderful indoor space where you can fit a bunch of your friends or your family. You can take your dog in there. Also, kids are welcomed. We can all drink as equals. It's a great spot. If you want to sit outside, there's tons of space. It's a great spot for a sunny afternoon with friends, families, even colleagues. You can do it all out there. Games, cornhole, whatever your vice is, They also have a carefully crafted beer menu which changes all the time. Each beer they put out is delicious. Also, Last Flight won first place at the Missouri Beer Festival. They've come a long way in a short time, so check them out. You can find them on Facebook and online at lastflightbrewing.com. If you're local, check out Last Flight Brewing Company today. Go enjoy some sunshine. Get off your couch. Go right now. Fill up your growler.
It is time for cool down on old 77.
Now you have to read all the words. It is time for the cool down on the 77. Old 77.
You want me to say the cool down, right?
Well, yes.
The 77.
Right. Well, the old 77.
I try it again. It is time for the cool down on the old 77.
Oh, episode 91!
Oh my god, I think I'm pregnant from that voice.
Unicron.
Voiced by Orson Francis.
I'm drunk every night.
I've never shared a mic with a man before. I'm just going to say that.
I just want to give a shout out to Michael Thompson, the bartender.
Yes.
Big Philly.
Big Philly?
Conquering Omicron every night with his... You know, if there's a proven statistic about marijuana beating Omicron, it's Michael Mary Thompson. That's right, I said his middle name.
Oh, Mike, Mary.
Mike, don't kick my ass, my Omicron ass now.
That was Omicron.
That's our French.
He's going
pulling it down.
Yeah.
77.
Mike's going to be like, I'm going to fucking kick his ass.
Oh, Mary Francis.
So anyway.
Yeah, where were we?
There is a possibility.
Where were we?
In late May, maybe early June, Mike and Raj are going to come visit for 4 days.
Oh!
And I told them to come fly in on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yes.
In St. Louis, fly in the early day. We will do the podcast live and a big Philly connection.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Up in this motherfucking studio. Dude, we can have a giant... We can go to fucking Last Flight if we wanted to, maybe.
I don't know. We can do anything.
But I'd rather just come in here with the air conditioning and shit.
I agree.
Get fucking Bobby Blackburn in here.
Yeah.
Get the biscuit.
The biscuit strength.
You guys will feel like Philly. There's Philliness all over the place.
You know, I just want to say this. Like, speaking of Last Flight and Biscuit, like when we went and did episode 77 at Last Flight, Biscuit brought it.
He
brought the show.
He brought the show.
Did, bro.
Show,
you had Angel trying to he almost broke his fucking nose
I
with that
swear to
sledge.
God, everybody tried killing themselves.
I still can't masturbate with my right hand.
That sucks for Dave.
I'm sorry, man. You haven't
No, it's
figured
cool
that-
because I'm a lefty, bro.
That's true. I mean,
But just sometimes I like to throw the right in there,
That's
so
called
it feels like
stranger.
it's somebody
Yeah.
else.
Stranger,
you
bro.
know?
The Stranger.
Yeah, stranger danger.
Isn't there a song, The Stranger?
I think
Who
so.
says
Willie
it?
Nelson.
Goodbye,
Could you imagine just
stranger.
listening to that song and you jerking it with your left or your right?
Isn't that the stroke? Don't you change it to that one?
But you know what? If you're
Boom.
if you're ambidextrous, it doesn't matter, right? You can just do it with whatever.
I
hand
am
it is.
ambidextrous, so I don't think we've talked about this on the show. Okay, so do you guys know? You guys know
In your face.
You guys know I'm a lefty, right? Like I write with my left hand.
Right,
But check
right.
this out. I'm weird because
Oh, God,
I
here we
write
go.
with my left hand.
Preach it.
I throw with my right
Really?
hand. I bat lefty.
Interesting.
I golf lefty.
Yeah,
when I
you
was
are.
when I was
You
in
are.
martial arts, my right hand was like my dominant punch hand.
Which one do you catch with, Dave?
Left, and I throw right.
The only thing I'm
Prison.
the only thing I'm different with.
And I
Yeah,
think
you
that I
get
think
me.
I
That's
think
so great.
I think that has given me an advantage with music,
Oh, I'm sure it
Yeah.
has.
and that I can use both hands. Yeah.
That is cool.
How does the wife compare you?
I mean, she likes it when I finger bang a righty, but
Oh my God.
Wow. We just
Yeah.
Wow.
Breaking down barriers.
Man, you're in for
this
an
is
ass.
this is for
ass-
you.
ass
I'm gonna be up
beating
late.
on
Oh,
Tuesday.
I'm gonna be up
100%.
late tonight editing. Yeah.
next week on the old 77.
Dave is gone.
Fucking prick.
I mean,
Can
She's
we?
getting-
Hey,
Dave's
Scott,
grounded,
so
you
I don't
mean.
have to text you after midnight. Can we edit out the whole
course,
finger banging?
yeah.
Can we edit out the finger banging?
Does she listen?
And this part too.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Absolutely.
listens.
You are the finging banging master, dog.
The what? Did you say finging banging?
Hey.
Finger banging master.
Yeah, it's
I
finger
thought you said
banging,
finging
finger banging,
banging.
finger banging, finger banging, finger banging.
There you go.
Hey.
Those
Beep,
dulcet tones
beep,
provided by Bobby
beep,
Blackburn.
beep,
Fingering.
beep.
Remember
Wait,
when
we're not
you're
backing it
an
up.
adolescent and you're just like you got your first like finger
Finger bang?
bang?
Did you ever have that friend that'd be like, "Twat"?
That
Yeah.
was
I can't hear
Dude.
you.
Still
Yeah,
have
of
that.
course.
Dude, no lie.
I'm that friend.
Oh, I
No,
laugh at
When
that
did you
yeah.
every
when did
time.
when did
dude.
you get your first finger bang in? I was in
Sophomore
seventh grade.
year.
Seventh, I was in seventh
Yeah,
grade.
sophomore
Seventh
high school.
grade?
Seventh grade. I got my and I had.
Damn, good for you, Dave.
Dave.
You already
Hey,
talked about
Scott-
finger banging.
Hey,
You really
Scott,
didn't need
can
to
we
whisper.
edit that out too?
Dave truly has the Dick Slayer genes.
Oh,
beep, beep,
Oh,
They
shit.
apparently don't know still to this day.
No lie. Check this.
No lie.
I got a
yeah.
funny story for you, man. So after our winter fest dance at our high school, so my friend Steve took this girl. Her name is Kristen. I'm not going to say her last name because she's out there somewhere.
It was
as a
Kristen
mom.
Pound the Mound.
Johnson.
So he took this girl. Steve
She
took
lives
this girl
in Philly.
Kristen, and my buddy Joey took some other girl, but we just dropped her off. So like my dad's driving us back. I don't even have my license yet. I think this is my sophomore year, and they were
my
freshmen.
God.
And we're driving back,
Fantastic.
and we're about to drop off this girl Jill. So
Jizzy Jill. Yeah.
So
I remember her.
So Joey
Hello.
was for some reason Jill
She's
was
a superhero.
Jill was sitting with Steve, and then Kristen was in the back with my boy Joey Caputa.
Oh yeah.
Friend
I know
of
where
the
this
And
is
so
going.
after Kristen left and Jill left, we're driving home back to my house because they were staying at my house that night. My dad's driving, by the way, and Joey goes, "Hey Steve, smell this."
No way.
Oh, I knew it.
And Steve was like, he was fucked up, and
Smells like shit.
he smelled it. He goes, "What's that?" And he goes, "Your girl."
Oh.
He finger banged his date.
Oh, it's your girl, and then he made him smell it.
Yeah,
That's even better.
that happened.
I told you guys the story.
I was
about,
like, "You nasty motherfucker." My dad's like, "That's crazy." But
You ever
that's
had?
cool."
You ever had?
That's cool.
You ever know somebody that's been so hard up? They're like, dude, it's been so long
since I had some pussy.
Can I smell your fingers?
Oh God.
No, but I do have a friend that I bought a pocket pussy for.
Oh, damn,
That
is
is
a
true
true
friend.
He's a good friend, man.
It is.
Does he still
Or
have it?
or your wife gets it for you. Is that a?
Can
is
you
that
have a
good
threesome
wife?
with a pocket pussy?
I don't see
Yeah.
why not.
You mean
Of
some
course,
this
bro.
porn.
Remember, it's the fleshlight.
That is true.
The fleshlight comes in a pussy,
Wait,
a
does it?
mouth, or a butthole.
Okay.
Or the entire thing.
So
Long
say if,
price
like,
aside.
Big
say if you have
fleshlight.
one of those like
You got to
se-
pay more for that.
you have one of those sex robots that cost $6,000, right?
Well, they're going down in
And
price.
then like your
slowly.
wife's there, and you all agree, like you and her agree to have like
Last
a
time I
threesome
checked,
with
it
the
was
sex doll.
$49.99.
Does
Why
this-
wouldn't you just have a
is this-
threesome with a
handling?
person?
So it's you, her, it's you and your wife, and the artificial intelligence. Does that still count as a threesome?
I mean, you
What
know.
about you, your wife, and
The-
a
what-
flesh like a flesh thingy, like the fleshlight?
The
that
fleshlight.
Dave's
No.
got?
Oh yeah, does
no.
that count?
Could that be a
No.
threesome?
No, because that's just basically like a hand job.
Right. The doll is like you have to actually perform
Oh,
sexual
you got to
acts.
mount the doll
On it, or does the doll do it?
No,
Because
well,
if the doll interacts,
it's a
as of,
robotic
like,
doll. Like it's
moving. Yes.
Yeah, but like with today's
Inanimate
robotics or
object?
like the future robotics.
I'm
What are we
saying in
talking?
like 10 years from now.
So a
Elon
doll,
Musk
like
stuff?
like a doll that'll walk in and fuck you,
So
or
robot-
something that you
the
have to
robot
like pick up,
that you-
pose.
The robot that you program, which we were talking about last week,
Yeah.
or the week before,
It's a popular topic.
we were talking about like how like you can program it through an app on your. You can create the personality of the fucking robot.
Yeah, but with the current technology,
Like
it's just the head.
Oh yeah,
right?
I want her to suck some dick.
I want
eat
mine
some
to be
ass.
naggy as
Suck
fuck.
some dick. That's
I mean,
it.
honestly,
Fuck
if she's
me.
not
That's
naggy
it.
as fuck,
Fuck
I
me
don't
froggy
believe it.
style. I don't know what
Froggy
else.
style.
And tell a good joke every now and then.
You know, do you-
Like, be a freak.
does it-
There's a giant freak button on there. It's like freak.
does it
Right
understand
in the
what
middle.
you're
She's, like,
saying
spitting
though,
at you
or
and
is there
shit.
like a checklist? Like, yeah, I want a spitter, and I want her eyes to roll in the back of her head.
Little bit
I
of
will
teeth.
fuck
little bit of
you.
squirting.
Yeah.
Give me some
Ah.
teeth down in the hunani. You know,
Yeah.
Could
come
you
on.
imagine there's like a squirt button? You're like,
Oh,
You can
Matt, I
adjust
am
it.
so wet right now.
it's like that. It's like that slime. It's like that slime that comes from like the Play-Doh fucking thing.
It's gack. It's Nickelodeon
Oh,
gag.
that's even better. Gag.
You can't do that on
Packed with
television
gag.
shit, right?
Oh, that's so
Suddenly it's a game of Double Dare, and I'm losing shit.
Mark Summers is in your house.
Gotcha, bitch.
There's just a little microphone and a speaker in the asshole. It's Mark Summers talking to me.
He jumps out of it, bitch. He's like a little...
Suddenly, player 2 gets to steal.
Yeah.
Cooling it down with the old 77.
Dude, that's some real shit, though. We you listened to this show last week or whatever it was. Like, that's
Whatever
artificial
it was.
intelligence. It's just going to get more advanced.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Absolutely.
It's going to happen.
It's going to
For
get
sure.
better. It's going to be way smoother, more tightened up.
Yeah.
Speaking of tightened up, those dolls are going to be great.
Yes,
maybe.
Well,
Got an Allen wrench that you just like
Di-
tighten down
Di-
like a neck of a guitar.
Like, oh, the action's a little high on this one.
Watch out! This has a fucking weed whacker engine. It'll fuck your dick.
That's 8 horsepower, bro. That's 8 horsepower.
Yeehaw, bitch! Just call me John Wayne.
You need 10W40 oil for this one.
She smokes after sex, but you got to put the fire out.
Yeah. Her pussy's smoking too because you're fucking too hard.
Any of you guys ever had to use a fire extinguisher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I nearly burnt the woods down by my house a couple
Jesus
years
Christ!
ago.
Did you really?
Jesus,
Yeah.
dude, really?
Yeah, I was pouring the ashes out from my wood stove, and I accidentally set my
that-
woods on
dude,
fire.
Oh,
that
shit.
can happen. Actually,
They weren't
That
even
can
cold. Were they cold or?
Nah, this
Obviously
was
they
like
weren't.
spring or summertime.
Okay.
So, I mean, the whole woods was lit up.
Nice.
Holy shit! What happened? Like, just put itself out?
No, I went out there with a fucking fire extinguisher and a rake.
Wow.
Dave fire brigaded the thing and took care of
Straight
took care
fire.
of business.
Okay, so
yeah.
I'm
It's like
exaggerating.
a scene from fucking what was that movie called?
Was your
I was
wife
thinking,
watching
like-
while you did it?
No, she wasn't home.
Oh, that would have been.
Oh yeah, because you're
God.
still alive.
Actually, she may have been asleep. I don't know. I can't.
I was thinking
Hey
spice it
Scott,
up.
give me some.
I think you were a firefighter.
Absolutely.
In a world where one man burns down the country
Right.
Of Old Summit.
of Callaway County.
Callaway County.
Man,
is
I'm so
not
proud of you
safe.
for knowing all the counties in Missouri.
His name,
Being a Philly boy.
David Jordan.
Call me Dave.
Call him Dave.
I hate it when people call me David.
Really?
It's too formal.
One man, one fire,
It's too
one
formal.
family,
One David.
one set of hot ashes in the hot summer day.
It's hot
Wait a minute.
ash
No,
with
it
Dave.
had.
Stay tuned while Dave takes care of his hot piece of ash.
Okay.
News at 11.
So,
Coming up, Dave Jordan sets fire to mid-Missouri. Brian Houseworth is on the scene.
Yes!
Hi, how you doing, Dave? What was
Fist
your
bumping everywhere.
What happened?
You're
here?
awesome.
Well, man, I was smoking some weed here.
Man,
And
fuck you guys. I love house.
I threw the roach. I threw the roach into the woods, and it set ablaze, motherfucker.
So actually, I thought about
Just
my
like
story.
me, the woods are set ablaze.
So wait a minute, guys.
My God.
One of you guys should have noticed that my story did not add up.
What?
You want to know why?
Why is that?
Because why would the ashes from my wood stove set the woods on fire in the middle of the fucking summer?
I kind of wondered, but you know, it's people.
I
It's
don't
Callaway.
build-
It's Callaway County.
I don't build
You're in the
fires in the summer,
You're in
man.
the
It's
middle of the
Callaway
woods,
County.
I'm
man.
not
I
that
totally-
guy.
I
It
totally
was
get it.
it was a cold summer day.
So
Cold summer night.
clearly it had to have been winter.
It was a cold
I
summer
apologize for that.
night, and Dave was cold.
And so were the woods.
Oh yeah, you're looking out for the woods.
He
bro.
said,
That's-
"You know
that's-
what? It's a
that's
good
thoughtful.
idea.
They
Let's
call
throw
me
these
Nature
hot
Man.
ashes out this
Nature
bitch
Dave.
right here."
Nature Dave.
Nature Dave.
Oh my God. I could see
Oh,
Dave naked
so funny,
running after
Dave,
an
so
armadillo.
Oh, God.
Armored dildo.
Come back here, you son of a bitch.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
It's
they had.
time for the cool down on the old 77.
Did you
Tight
know
on the
that?
buttons tonight, man.
Yeah. Did you know that armadillos carry leprosy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
We've
I
talked
learned
about
that.
Well, we
before,
talked
yeah.
about it on the
I
podcast.
learned that a
Health
few
department
episodes
says
ago.
don't touch them.
Bobby, did you know that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Bobby Blackburn,
Hey,
everybody.
Blackburn.
Bobby Blackburn.
Mad about spit his alcohol everywhere there.
Well, I just want to say, Bob, that I'm so sad that the Dallas Cowboys lost again this year.
Oh, we're going to go here already.
Me too.
Sorry, bro.
Me too, bro. Moment of silence for Jerry Jones.
Thank you.
Moment of silence.
I'm not really sorry, but I'm just saying, what's up?
What's
Honestly,
up, bro?
dude, as an Eagles fan, it's really unfortunate that I hate the Cowboys because I really like Bobby.
Right.
True.
So I don't care. Like, our friendship doesn't really.
Right back at you.
You know, I have much respect for you, and your Cowboyism does not get on my nerves at all. Because you're not one of those dickhead Dallas fans who are like, fucking Cowboys are gonna win it all this year, man. He's not like that. He's a realist.
Yeah, I'm realistic. Yeah.
Because Dallas, there's a lot of like obnoxious Dallas fans.
I'm a realist.
And my boy Roger can contest. He's listening to this right now. He's like, "You're right, Matt. You're fucking right.
You're right,
I know,
bro.
Raj. I am."
As always. Try to cancel Matty
But you know
Francis,
what,
folks. It's not going to happen.
If the Cowboys were to win, I would be happy for you, Bob.
So I read this thing the other day. Roger Goodell put out a statement. He said that this is going to be the second year in a row that the Super Bowl is going to be played, and the team that's playing in it it's going to be hosted at their home stadium, so it's home field advantage, right?
Yep.
Should be.
You agree with that?
Conspiracy theory.
Because it's in L.A., right? L.A.?
Yeah.
SoFi Stadium.
I hope
right?
Cincinnati fucking wins.
So
Me too,
LA.
bro.
Yeah.
He
I'll give
released a statement. He said that here going forth, the rest of the Super Bowls are going to be hosted at Arlington in Dallas.
Oh, good. Well, they will never win it then.
Right. That was the whole reason.
Never have home field advantage.
Oh, yeah, I did see that fake statement, man.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, man.
Yeah.
The Cowboys have such.
You gotta have fun with it.
See, the thing is with the Cowboys, man, and I know you guys don't like follow football like I do or Bobby does. As far as the NFL goes, like I disagree with a lot of what the NFL does, but I also like love football because I was growing up on it, man.
Sure.
And I love the Eagles. I've been an Eagles fan for 30+ years. I'm a fucking diehard.
Let's be honest.
And we're bred to hate the Cowboys. That's why I hate the Cowboys. I'm authentic. I'm a very organic fan.
Let's be honest, because you guys know I'm a baseball guy, but but let's be honest. Football is the true American pastime.
Dude, honestly, Dallas had the team this year. They were loaded. Dude, they can do it next year, but you know what, man? Something always bad happens to them.
It's like the Nationals.
They're cursed. It's like
the
cursed.
Washington Nationals when they benched Strasburg during the playoffs. Like
I don't know
that
what
was
the fuck
their
you're talking
year.
about. You
That
made
was
my
their
night.
year to do it.
At least somebody tonight.
I'm happy for Matthew Stafford because like his wife went through cancer and all that stuff, and they made it through and they came out like good on the other side.
Sure.
And like he's a really cool dude. Like you can have like Matt Stafford seems like a dude you can have beers with. Like he's like super jock quarterback, but he's like there's a bunch of pictures of him online where he's just like partying, having beers with dudes and all that. Just what's up? He's giving the finger and all that.
McMurray, how you now?
What's the big deal?
He seems like just a really like down to earth guy, but I cannot root for LA.
Well, that's okay.
I just want to see I'm an underdog type of guy. I want to see Cincinnati, Ohio.
Me too, dude.
Beat, LA, the stardom, the celebrities,
Absolutely.
like
When's the last
number
time?
2 market in the United States.
So the last time the Bengals were in the Super Bowl, what was it, like 85?
87?
82 or something?
They lost to the 49ers.
It's been a long time.
Joe Montana to John Taylor.
Oh, my.
Game-winning touchdown. I remember watching as a kid, dude. It was amazing. I was like, Joe Montana's like the best.
About you,
and then Tom Brady came
rock
along.
hard.
Yeah.
And Burrow.
I was like, boom. It's like Joe Montana.
Yeah.
Joe Montana.
I think he's only like the 3rd or 4th quarterback
There
in
it
history to win the national championship and then turn around and win the Super Bowl.
Who, Brady?
Burrow.
Burrow, dude.
Okay, Burrow. Hey, I have the fucking.
Where did Brady play at college ball at?
Michigan.
Michigan, okay.
Yeah, and he was
slung
like
his balls at Michigan.
Dude, most of his tenure at fucking Michigan was he was a second string quarterback.
How does
string.
that coach feel right now?
You know shit.
Dude, he was the last guy to be drafted.
Fuck, man, even worse. The first string. How does he feel?
Nobody expected anything from Tom Brady.
Or the Spanish Inquisition.
Tom Brady is an amazing story. I know everyone hates on the guy, but dude, he is an amazing
You can't
story.
knock that talent.
So my first
He has the championships.
Has he still got that Giselle?
7 of them.
You can talk about like, oh well, he cheated here and he got lucky.
Deflategate.
You know what? It is what it is. There is no hypothetical world we live in. Only if it's another dimension.
And every
what are we
athlete,
talking
every athlete is.
Scott's like, I don't know.
Brady.
I'm fucking lost.
Do
on
you know?
that
Are
one.
you with me? Are
yes,
you with me?
yes, because every athlete is looking for just that slight advantage.
Yes.
Like you talk baseball.
Well,
people cork balls.
Yeah.
They put fucking pine tar in their hats
Oh,
so
right.
they
They're
can,
not testing for
so they can
steroids
throw
anymore.
fastballs a little
Are they
tighter.
not?
I think so.
Dude, the history of sports is that
That's
motherfuckers,
I'm pretty
motherfuckers
sure.
in
That's
because they're on
sports
that strike.
will
Yeah.
cheat.
Well, this is the last
That's why
year
they're
that
on
what
strike?
it Clemens
No, that's-
Clemens is
that
up for
happened
Hall of
because of
Fame.
Him and Bonds.
Well, and Bonds, yeah,
and
Bonds.
and no one voted for Bonds.
So,
if I remember
how do you guys
right.
feel about Barry Bonds not being in the Hall of Fame?
He should be.
I agree.
Yeah.
Even though I fucking hate him as a person, I mean, come on, he's one of the greatest
You
guys
think they'll
to ever
do it
play
like
the game.
posthumously?
If they do, they should do
Like
Pete
after
Rose
he's
too.
dead?
Okay,
Dude,
so
I swear to God, at some point Pete Rose should be going in because FanDuel has proved the shit that Pete Rose did wasn't even a fucking problem.
Bob, what are you gonna say, man?
Betting on his own team.
I
Right.
feel like
Yeah.
if you're going to test them and they're going to be test positive and you're not going to take that season or those stats away from them, then why is there even a fucking issue put them in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, then why even count it?
That's true.
If you're not
I
gonna
think
take it
most
away at the
fans
end, yeah.
feel that way. I really do. I think most fans feel that way. There's like the diehard purists.
So,
but
all
here's
you
the
did
thing.
all you did was stain their name.
No matter
Yeah.
what, no
You know.
matter what the generation, athletes have a long history of trying to find any little advantage they can find, whether
always
it's
gotta get that
baseball
edge.
or football.
Well,
I mean, in the
yeah.
80s it was
and it comes down
cocaine.
to stats.
Well, a couple things.
Right,
like
right.
at the time when it was going on, no one had a problem with it. And another thing is Major League Baseball let it happen because of after the
Ratings.
90, well, not just because of that, but because of the 94 fucking because of the 94 holdout.
strike, yeah.
They canceled the fucking season, dude. And the Montreal Expos were having like the most amazing season.
So
Right,
So,
they
like,
were.
So like when a lot of baseball fans were fucking just jaded and pissed off, dude.
Especially
And
Expos
so
fans.
what was Major League Baseball going to do? You know what? We have an amazing.
We need a distraction.
We have an amazing amount of talent.
Let's
Mark
wag the
McGuire is
dog.
on the brink of
Sosa.
stardom. Sosa, Bonds.
Talk about
Bonds came a little after that.
Talk about a dude who did
But-
so many drugs
they
and,
left
and,
it-
and things that he turned white.
Dude, they let it.
Yeah.
Right?
They let
and
it
then forgot how to
happen.
speak English at the hearing.
They let it happen. They
Major
knew.
League Baseball let it fucking happen, man.
They knew.
Baseball been very good to me.
Seriously,
Baseball
think about
been
it. They let
very
it happen.
good to me.
A lot of those guys in that generation, they did it, and it was steroids for steroids. So you can't be like, well, Bonds was,
Hey man,
you know,
I'll shoot you in the ass.
cracking
if
him
you
off.
shoot
Like,
me
you
in
know
the
what?
ass.
Guess who was throwing to him? Another
Roger
guy.
Clemens.
Well, not just Roger, but other
Jose
players that we can't
Canseco.
remember of.
Right.
Like
They
other
were
pitchers
also juicing.
used. They were also juicing. It was
Yeah.
juice versus juice. So why not let it happen?
Yeah.
Is that racist?
They're all doing the same shit at the same time.
Here is the most obvious player in the world. Brady Anderson, who played for the Baltimore fucking Orioles.
Yeah.
He averaged like fucking 8 to 10 home runs a season. I think it was like in 95 or 96. He hit 40 fucking home runs and he looked more jacked than he ever had.
His neck got
Dude,
bigger.
Here's the thing.
See, isn't that like one of the telltale signs though? Your
Honestly,
neck gets bigger.
it's
Your
not-
feet get bigger.
right?
Look,
your feet,
you,
your frame.
You already have the hand-eye coordination.
Yeah.
To hit a baseball pretty much wherever you want,
That's
but
the
like
thing.
you don't have the power to get
Yeah.
it. Once you now have that power, it goes like, fuck, it goes 30, 40 more feet than you would have hit it
you're
normally.
turning pop flies into home runs.
Dude, how do
Fuck
you
yeah.
hit fucking 74 home runs in one season? It is fucking humanly impossible without any fucking kind of steroid, man.
Yeah.
Barry Bonds was a fucking goddamn fucking giant. Like,
Dude,
Barry,
he
if
was
you see him now, he's small as fuck.
He
and
was so tiny when
I
he
have
first
not-
started out.
He was already
skinny.
he
He was
was
skinny.
he was already an amazing baseball player
Before the
first
steroids.
ballot Hall of
Yeah,
Famer.
absolutely.
And that dude went ahead and he could have done he could have had an amazing career even without the juice.
Man,
Sure.
But he went ahead
absolutely.
and blew himself up and it was so fucking obvious,
right.
dude.
It was completely obvious.
He couldn't even
to
run.
me.
Yeah.
Dude, the guy couldn't even run around because he was
Even
so
to me.
jacked up top. Like he was just like
Yeah.
running around the bags. Like he used to
He
be
was.
That's
he
why
was-
you got to get Spotify.
Right.
If you see- if you watch him-
Weebles, but he
Spotify
doesn't
the
fall
video.
down.
If you watch him in his Pittsburgh years, he was a fucking very agile player.
Yeah,
dude.
and he was skinny.
He
Man.
was, and he was a great ball player.
He would have been, just like you said, he would have been a first ballot Hall of Famer anyway.
He hit 35 to 40 bombs.
Yep.
Fucking 100 RBI guy.
Yep.
And also he was his
300 batting average.
probably 310 to 315 bat. Dude, that's an amazing. I'll take that guy
He's a
any
great player.
fucking day, man.
Absolutely.
But
What
he
about
blew himself up
Mark
to be this.
McGuire?
Same thing.
superstar. Same thing, man.
Yeah. Jose
McGuire did the
Canseco.
same thing,
And
though,
Sosa-
man.
now Sosa's
he was
like-
so fucking big before, and then at like those Senate hearings, and even when he was like,
No, I didn't
coaching
do
and
it,
shit,
man.
right? Dude was tiny as hell.
Yeah.
Back to back to his normal
Dude,
weight.
but you know what? At least he manned up, and after he lied, but at
Yeah.
least he kind of came out and said, "You know what? I did it."
Dude,
he manned up.
Watching those congressional hearings with McGuire was like one of the
brutal.
most painful
Yeah.
things you could ever watch.
That whole
because
thing was painful.
They
But
kept
the only-
asking him,
yeah,
like, "Did
yeah.
you take steroids?" And his answer was like, "I'm not here to talk about the past."
Yeah,
yeah.
It's
Well,
like
you
very
kinda are.
obvious. Like, yeah, I took
the people that I feel just really bad for, because after he lied and then he came out and said he did it. But the people I feel bad for, because that home run record was so like coveted, like
For sure.
for 60 fucking years, man.
Absolutely.
The Maris family, like Roger
Absolutely.
Maris, he did it less. He did it in less games.
61 home runs.
In less fucking games.
How long was the
It
season?
was like
when he-
140 something.
Yeah, instead of
147
162
or something.
Yeah, instead of 162.
So like,
wonder how many STDs he did it with too, because that was back in the day. You traveled around.
I think Roger Maris.
Like, hey, see, I'm going to hit another home run for you.
Oh, it's getting cold here in Minneapolis. I'm
Hey,
gonna have
it's
to go get
19
the clap so I can stay warm.
Hey,
there,
it's
see,
1926, man. And
the
I'm,
itching and burning keeps me warm in the winter time. See.
Oh no, he played in the 60s. I'm sorry.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he
I
played.
totally made him an old
Yeah, he
timey
played
radio
with.
guy.
Yeah, you did. Hey, now
Yeah.
it's Babe Ruth.
Borderline
Luke-
gangster, see.
No,
Yeah.
Luke Gehrig and Babe Ruth would be those guys.
Yeah.
Hey, see, I beat my wife. See, and I hit home runs. See, and I get drunk all the time. See.
Ty
Why
Cobb.
aren't you in the
But you
kitchen,
know what?
see?
I'm in the Hall of Fame. It's all about morals, see?
This
no,
one
it's
goes
not,
out to a
man.
bunch
It's
of
not about
orphans.
morals. Because
Not
Babe
a-
Ruth is a piece of fucking shit, and so is Ty fucking Cobb.
Ty Cobb
Oh,
was
that
a
guy was an
major
asshole.
league piece
You want
of
to talk
shit.
about some piece of shit
a
motherfuckers out there?
racist son of a bitch.
That's right, all
too.
you baseball enthusiasts
So,
out there, old
forgive
school
me, is
guys.
Ty
hey,
Cobb
man, don't say
in the
that
Hall of
about those
Fame?
guys,
Yeah.
man.
Ty's in
No,
the Hall
fuck
of Fame.
those guys.
So racist Ty Cobb with his assholey ways is in, but poor Pete can't be.
Hey, Anwar, get out of the way. I'm playing this white league.
Oh, I wish you guys could see this. If you're on Spotify, you can. By the way,
Hey.
Matt changes. Matt changes.
Fucking Ty Cobb.
scares
I'm doing
me.
my Ty Cobb impersation.
He's a piece of shit, but he
I
was
based
a
it off
great
of
baseball
Tommy Lee
player.
and Ty Cobb.
I mean, didn't Ty Cobb bat 400 one season?
Who cares?
He did.
Yeah, with
He
the,
used to
with the
spike.
Asian whores.
So they used to wear like metal spikes back then. They used to spike guys on purpose. Like,
He's a
Oh,
piece
yeah.
of shit.
like,
I
yo,
think we've
by the way,
established he's a
by the
piece
way,
of
let's
shit.
Whatever he's a
let's
piece of
really
shit or not.
let's celebrate this guy in the Hall of Fame every fucking year.
Yeah, well,
Total fucking asshole.
I agree.
But he was tough. No, know what tough is? Sticking up for yourself and sticking up for your
Wait,
family.
wasn't-
and fighting
wasn't
not
Ty
being
Cobb-
a deliberate fucking douchebag while
Wasn't
you're
Ty
playing
Cobb
the baseball
though a part
game.
of the Black Sox?
No, he was not.
No.
I thought he was.
No, he
No.
was. Ty Cobb was on the Detroit Tigers.
Tigers,
I believe.
yeah.
Tigers?
Black Sox.
Tigers, damn, Tigers, goddamn.
Well, the whole Black Sox thing.
Maddie,
that
help
was-
me out. Who all was on the Black Sox?
Yeah, there was
Shoeless
Shoeless
Joe.
Joe Jackson.
Shoeless Joe Jackson. right, yeah.
Fuck.
Fuck,
I have
that's
to
the only
watch
one
that
I
movie
knew.
again.
That was
Yeah, I got
John
one.
Cusack was on that team.
He was. I
John
remember
Cusack
that.
was on there.
Yeah.
That was the 1919
Yeah,
World
he owned his
Series,
own
right?
record store and shit.
Was it 1919? Empire Records.
That was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bobby's
he owned
like-
the original Empire Records. Before it became a Columbia House.
Yeah.
No, there was a
Hey,
lot.
you get 10 CDs for a penny, though,
Dude,
bro.
Can't beat it, man.
So
not
anyway,
bad.
going back to the 19 World Series, that team.
I
was,
remember that
They said
series.
that team was. It could have been one of the greatest teams of all time.
Right. Had they
But
not
they just
thrown
threw
it.
the fucking. They could have swept Cincinnati in a 9-game series, dude.
Yeah.
9-game series, 5 games straight up. You're done. Like, they were that good. They literally had to try really hard to lose that shit, because some of the guys were still playing, and they were like, competing.
Yeah, it was
still.
like it was noticeable that
Do you
they
guys
were,
still think
they were
that
throwing
The
it.
writers are probably like, these guys are fooling nobody.
This fucking guy, see?
Yeah.
Do you guys think that in 2022 that there are still like major sports that are crooked?
Fixed?
Yeah, fixed.
Dude, after
Yeah.
the Chiefs game, I'm
Absolutely.
starting to believe shit.
For real?
Bobby kicked it
For real?
quick.
Honestly,
What did you say, Bobby? I missed it. Did you say yes?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
So what sports do you think?
Yeah, all of them.
For
Really?
sure.
You think?
so do
Yeah.
I, dude. Vegas is part of it. You
I mean,
know,
money.
there's
It's
to be-
money,
There's
man.
so much money to be made.
Oh,
Absolutely.
there's a lot of money to be made. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, nobody thought
Like,
nobody thought the Chiefs were going to lose.
I understand, like, making adjustments and, and teams do. Like, there is coaching. There's such thing as coaching.
Sure.
And making adjustments and, like, coming back on a team. It's kind of like
Right,
just coming
right.
back in chess or something.
Sure.
But, like, man, when you're up 21-3 as the Chiefs were, dominant. Like,
Yeah.
the fucking Bengals couldn't even stop them, man.
Right. And then the second half,
it was like Mahomes was kind of just throwing it like the 1919 team fucking Black
it was
Sox.
a completely different team in the
I was
second
like,
half.
You start thinking to yourself,
that got out of hand quick.
It could not change that quickly.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard
Honestly,
not to think
about it.
They looked just like the team. The Chiefs looked just like they did last year when they played the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and they look like shit.
Like Andy Reid, I don't think if anything happened like that, if it came out that the Chiefs did that,
You don't think Andy was involved?
I don't think Andy's involved.
Yeah.
Because Andy Reid, he was the coach for the Eagles for 13 years, man.
Sure.
And he
Hey, let me ask you a question.
Even when his son died, he still coached because he wanted to get his mind off of it.
Is there a particular animal that Andy Reid reminds you of?
A walrus.
A walrus. I was just making sure.
A walrus.
Just
Wow,
making
that came
sure.
out real quick.
I was
Dude,
just making
that's
sure.
not the first time
Oh, I'm
anyone's heard
sure.
that
I'm
shit.
sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah.
They call him Big Red, Big Walrus.
Do they? I see. I didn't even know that.
I thought there was a walrus that was Andy Reid. His name.
John
was Andy
Lennon was the walrus. That's been established.
Aren't walruses?
So it was on the Magical Mystery Tour album.
Walrus.
Oh yeah.
I am the Eggman. You are the Eggman.
Excuse me.
I am the walrus.
Can't go back on radio now.
Goo goo
Hey.
gachoo. Goo goo gachoo.
Mr. Bobbins.
Any Beatles fans in the house?
Yeah.
Goo goo gachoo.
Sure.
I'm the
Goo goo
walrus.
gachoo.
John
How about the
Lennon?
Lemonheads?
Lemonheads. Get out of here with
Could
that shit, bro.
you, Mrs. Robinson?
Goo goo. Yeah, and that was so
That was a
that was a
rendition of it.
play on the Beatles.
Yeah.
That was like a very early example of,
Oh, the
of sampling.
Lemonheads.
That's like
We-
what
we
hip hop
literally
guys do.
went from whatever we were talking about before now, sports, to the Lemonheads.
Welcome.
A 90s band, a B 90s band.
Welcome to the show.
Well, welcome to the show.
Cooling it down with the old 77.
Bitches saying what?
God, that voice is so deep. Again,
is.
I think I self-impregnated.
I definitely did. I'm gonna need to buy a test.
I'm gonna have to go shit out this baby quick soon.
Drop the kids off. Oh man, Biscuit, it is great to have you back in the studio tonight, man.
It was extremely fun.
We literally did this whole episode out of order. Segment 2 is the
really
cool
did.
down. Segment 3, we got serious.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, sports.
Fuck it.
Yeah,
hard.
Yeah, we never really
Sports
talked
hard.
I always feel.
It was all about Tom Brady at first.
I
and
always
you know what,
feel
Tom?
like a little bit sorry for Scotty when we talk about sports.
Oh, don't.
Well,
Don't.
it's kind of like when we're talking about Star Wars,
Yeah.
and you're like, "What's going on?"
What-
bro?"
what?
That's me. Yeah, you all should feel bad.
And when
for
you guys
me.
start talking about like other worlds and dimensions and shit,
drugs, drugs,
Drugs.
drugs.
trust me, I've done.
These drugs are great.
I've
try this drug.
Yeah.
That drug's great.
Don't lick that frog.
Yes.
No, the
Yeah,
frogs
not
are
that
good,
frog.
bro.
The frog
You
secretions.
enjoyed the frog?
Frogs are good.
All
That's
right,
Cambo. Cambo. You probably know about Cambo.
Did you ever
Have
No.
you done Cambo?
No.
Dave's the only you a Cambo warrior?
Yeah.
It's when you get
No.
It's when you get frog
didn't
semen
even
all
deserve
over
a
you.
word.
Google Cambo, folks.
You little
Yeah,
tadpoles
so
in your
Dog
face.
did the whole
Cambo.
You did the whole frog lick. Did you lick the back of the frog?
They know
or-
they take the excretion from the frog and they like wipe it off.
So what do they do? Put him in like a little hamster wheel and make him sweat?
I don't know. I didn't see that part.
Perspire, motherfucker!
They
Did
start
you do
playing
the
something
lily
like
pad
Right.
thing, hopping from the lily pad to lily pad.
they start playing some fucking Richard Simmons and shit on it.
They play like frog
Come on,
porn
everybody,
or something?
left to right. Come on, frog, you can do it. Left to right. Push up now, motherfucker.
Woo,
Some
that's
sweat
got
to
me
the oldies.
anxious already.
Check
What,
out
they-
my fro.
They put like some frog porn on or something?
It's like
Yeah, Cambo was not for me.
Yeah, but
was
it's
a very
okay though. You were
unpleasurable
okay with it.
experience.
frogs
Yeah,
are some
okay.
horny motherfuckers, man.
But yeah, I'm okay with it.
A frog will fuck your
I
finger.
bet our mutual friend Ethan probably knows about Cambo.
Probably.
Trying to think of that.
Do you know
one.
about Cambo?
No.
Google it.
Do you think
bro.
Rambo did Cambo?
Google it.
No,
So
but
what did
you
it
should
do?
have. 'cause
What did it do for
runs.
you? What did it do for you?
Nothing. It made me feel like shit.
So it doesn't
What,
work.
what was it supposed to do for
Yeah.
you then?
Cambo is supposed to like flush all the toxins out of your body. So like most
So maybe it did do its job then.
Did you
most-
turn purple?
no. But
Okay.
most people when they do Cambo, they throw up. And that's supposed to be like the purging of the toxins.
So you were purged.
Really, it's just
Did
your
you
food.
throw up?
It was very hard for me to throw up. I eventually did because I was told I was supposed to.
Did you do this in your front yard?
Yes,
That a
actually I
boy.
did.
Did you
yeah.
turn
Atta
around?
boy.
Did you turn around and be like,
While the woods were on
I
fire.
just wasted a number 6 from Wendy's, motherfucker.
Yeah, man. I'm not going to do it again.
I just had the
Absolutely.
spicy chicken. Sorry.
Yeah, you didn't eat beforehand, did you?
There are some people. No, you
Okay.
you
I
can't
had
eat
s-
like
I had
within
some sea
so many
salt
hours.
fries.
beforehand. There are people that swear by it.
Really?
It's frog venom.
What, do you do it like multiple times?
Frog
Or
venom?
is
There
it-
are people that
Weird.
do it many, many times. Like, I have a scar on my bicep.
Damn, those are huge. Look at that.
Oh, the
Get
bicep.
that on. We get that
You should
wide
see my
angle.
penis. Hold on.
Told you that guy wanted to fuck me.
Maddie is quick on the draw tonight, man. Look at that.
Hey.
Bam!
I was not ready for that.
Right on
I
time.
will massacre you.
Oh, shit.
Hey, are we going to do some bonus content?
Yeah, of
tonight,
course.
boys?
Of course. So you can keep the party going after
Oh,
this
to the brand new light.
with bonus content on the old 77 for $5.
Oh, yeah.
Just
The homie Biscuit Strength knows
price
all about the
of a
bonus
cup of
content.
coffee.
Yes, sir.
So what would you say? Is it worth
Left,
it?
right,
It's
left,
Worth
right.
every penny.
It's worth every penny. You heard it straight from the Biscuit's mouth, man.
That's not the only thing that's coming from his mouth. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
Dave,
Yeah.
calm down over there.
Dave.
Dave, you're so on with the buttons tonight, man.
Yeah.
So thanks
I'm feeling
everyone
it
for listening. Roger, the marathon man, what's up, brother?
Thanks, Raj.
Courtney, JT from the Paranormal Sun.
That's right. If you've listened this long, it's we
Congrats.
always get sloppy at the end of the night.
It's
I'm not
certainly
gonna lie.
been a wild ride to the
It's been a fun ride.
tool.
Very.
This has been a good episode.
Roller
Let's
coaster.
give some big thanks to the homie Bobby Blackburn.
Bobby.
Thanks for having me, guys. I appreciate
Bobby's,
it.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby's here tonight.
Bobby.
Bobby straight up was like, I want to come over tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, bro.
You got it.
Come on over, man. Here's
Bobby,
my address.
Bobby, you're always welcome. Always welcomed over, bro.
Bobby, come on in the back door.
That's right.
He's an official friend of the show now.
Then go down the stairs.
Friend of the show.
Slide
Bobby
on down
Blackburn.
the stairs.
Yeah. Oh.
All right, so
See you on the after hours.
It's
to
been
all
a
of
great
our
show, guys.
That's right.
Patreon
it's been
subscribers.
so much fun.
Yeah, keep the party
Pleasurable.
going. After hours, you can go to patreon.com/theold77. Like I said, for $5 a month, you get early access to episodes, and you also get exclusive Clubhouse bonus material, like After Hours.
This is a crazy beat, huh, Scott?
I love this beat.
Oh,
Touch
yeah.
my monkey mat.
Hey, Louie, where are you?
For a transcript of the Old 77 podcast, write down everything the boys say.
Touch my monkey.
Oh, I
Touch
will.
it.
Thank you, Louie.
By monkey, I mean penis.
Bye-bye.